Everybody, it is Fantastic Finds. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jason of Mother Tucker's Antiques, along with the one, the only Enamor, Amie. This time I made sure to say it because I went back and watched the replay, and the look on your face, you're like, Jason, that's not the way we do this. So
I know. You do it the same way for
I
for
know.
months, and then all of a sudden you switch it up, and it's like, what are you doing, Jason?
Try to do something different, and this is what happens. So, Amie, how's your Wednesday going? How's it
It's
doing? Good.
Wednesday. It's
It's
definitely a Wednesday.
It's
I can
Wednesday.
tell that like half of the week is already gone.
It
That's
is.
kind of how I'm feeling today. Yeah.
It is. Wow. We're super excited that everybody's here with us tonight. Hopefully, we can help set the tone for your week. If you guys are having a slow, bad week, hopefully by the time you leave us tonight, you'll be energized and ready to power through to the weekend. Or if you're already having a fantastic week, we hope we just bump the bar up a little bit higher and your week is just a little better. So,
Hey, Jason, before we start saying hello to people in the chat, can I say something real quick? So,
absolutely.
Mama Pam is not going to be with us tonight. She's hanging out with some of her friends tonight for her birthday. That was yesterday. So, I just wanted to pass along all the thanks from Mama Pam for wishing her a happy birthday, all the really nice messages you left on my community tab or on my Instagram. Thank you guys for taking the time out to do that. She read every single one. So, thank you so much for that.
Well, here's the $1 million question, Amie. Did somebody bake Mama Pam a cake for her birthday?
No, she baked her own. She baked her own cake. She
She
always
baked
says
her own
that.
cake.
She
Mama
always
Pam
says
baked her
that.
own. Okay. All
But I took
right.
her out to lunch. I took her out to lunch yesterday, so that
All
was nice.
right. Where can I ask where you guys went?
We went to a Coney Island in Jackson that has
Ooh,
amazing food,
ooh, that
really
sounds
good
good.
food. Yeah.
That sounds good. Well, and even speaking of Mama Pam's birthday, and I can't believe it's the middle of August already, and it's soon going to be Labor Day weekend, and then it'll be, you know, hang up the Halloween decorations, the fall decorations, then the Christmas decorations, and then we're
Oh,
going to do it all over again. So, well, welcome everybody. We're going to say hello to some of our friends. Again, we hope you're here to have a fun Wednesday with us. We're going to get you energized and get you all pumped. And the first person here tonight is our friend Taylor. Hello, Taylor. It's so great to see you. Let me move my camera back a little bit. Put this hat on, and then it messes up my parameters and diameters of my window and my talking and all this stuff. So, hello, Taylor. It's always great to see you. Oh, Miss Holly sends her love to everybody. She has school duties this evening, so she won't be joining us. So we won't see Miss Holly Parker. And I say that because our backup mod tonight will be the one, the only Deanna of
hey,
Northwest
Deanna.
Sunshine. Hello, Deanna. It's always great to see you. Tonight's official mod and bid ender will be Karen Gillette, as always, and we'll make sure you guys see her avatar if you guys are not familiar. Hello, Deborah. It's great to see you. How are you? Welcome to Wednesday, everybody. Speaking of our official mod and bid enders, the one, the only, the lovely Karen Gillette. And Gillette, we just want to thank you so much for being so supportive of all of our channels and everything you guys do. You and your husband, Gavin, you guys are top notch, and we can never tell you or show you how much we appreciate you. So, Karen, thank you. And again, guys, that little daisy right there, that's the person, the lag you're going to have to learn so you guys know that she's doing all the bid ends and how to sneak in there right before she plops that bid end in the chat. So thank you, Karen Gillette. There's my man, Mr. Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. He is my YouTube DJ. Please make sure you're giving him a follow. His name is Gavin. He is Mr. Gillette. He's the other half of the Gillette Corporation. So he has a really fun YouTube channel. If you guys enjoy music and you enjoy listening to it on vinyl and play it on a turntable, you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed to him. Also, he's very supportive of all of us as well because they showcase items that they buy from all of us YouTube sellers in their videos when they show the music. So thank you
And
guys so much.
Gavin just did one with some little miniature flamingo. Oh, giraffes. I was just going to say flamingos.
Yes.
Giraffes that Karen got for me. They're
Yes.
jamming
Yeah,
out.
I was wondering where they came from. I knew I recognized them, and I was on the sale with you when
Yes.
he
Yep.
when he bought them. So, hello, don't you know? It's always good to
Don't
see
you
you
know?
out there. See, we got it. We got it. Don't you know? How are you? It's always great to see you. Happy Wednesday, everybody. There's our friend Leslie Newquest. How are you? It's so good to see you. Happy Wednesday, Leslie. There's Miss Kelly all the way from Texas. How are you, Kelly in Texas? It's always great to see you guys. Welcome. It's always, you know what, This and Mondays, I live for both of them. I do. It's so good to hang out with you guys, and this is such a privilege to be able to do this. So thank you guys so much. So hopefully I don't mess this up. It's Lavian Rose. How are you, Lavian Rose? It's so good to see you. That's a beautiful name. Welcome. How are you? We have Aunt Kiki with us. How are you, Aunt Kiki? Welcome to Wednesday. So good to see you. We have our friend Shabby Wonder in the house. How are you? It's good to see you. How are you, Lynn? Welcome to Wednesday. How are you guys? If you guys want to say hello, please, we encourage you to please say hello in the chat. Start interacting with folks. It's a very pleasant chat. It's very uplifting and really, really fun. And we'd like to be able to say hello to you. So please, please say hello. Meanwhile, my mother is in the chat. Hello, Mom. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for always supporting me and being here. There's our friend Chris, all the way from Colorado, my broom closet. How are you? It's so good to see you. We got Nikki here with us. How are you? It's so good to see you, Nikki. Welcome to Fantastic Finds here on a Wednesday night on Mother Tucker's channel. There's our friend Sarah, Renovative Home. It's so good to see you, Sarah. How are you? Scroll down here another notch or two. We got Ashley in the chat. How are you? It's so good to see you, Ashley. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Mars Anderson. How are you? Happy Wednesday, guys. Hope you guys are in store for some kitsch, because I know we got some. We got some really good kitsch tonight and some other good vintage. So we got Leslie Clark here with us. How are you, Leslie? So good to see you. Happy Wednesday. There's Pat Robinson. How are you, Pat? Oh, I tell you, your smile always makes me smile, Pat. Hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. There's the other half of the Mother Tucker Corporation, Tina, Mother Tuckers. How are you? Debbie Gutierrez. How did I do? Did I not?
Jason, I think you got it. I really do.
I love it when you lie to me, Amy. I love it. Just keep lying
No,
to me.
but I will say that it has vastly improved since the first time you tried to roll your
Truth
R.
Truth be told, I practice, and then other truth be told, I lurk on Michael's sales, and when he says it, I try to mimic.
I can't do it as good as Michael either. So
no, Michael, he's the top dog when it comes to that. So I can't even hold a torch. So Debbie, I try. Please give me an A for effort. So. We got Simply Shenanigans with us. How are you, Simply Shenanigans? Always a pleasure. We got Brad with us. How are you, Brad? It's always great to see you. Scroll down here. We got Soda Pop Resale Shop. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. How are you? Good to see you. Let's see here. We got Marlon. How are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome to Wednesday night. See who else is here with us. My chat's jumping all kind of wonky already. See who else. Scroll down here. Gang, we're going to get down to, there's Constant Crazy. How are you? Welcome to Wednesday, guys. I thought I was almost down to the end of the chat, and a few more jumped in. Tirza, how are you? Did I miss somebody, Amy?
No, Debbie gave you an A+.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Debbie. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. We got Wanda in the chat with us. How are you, Wanda? I'm trying, Debbie. Thank you, guys. And I'm already down to the bottom. So, gang, if there's anybody else out there, and I'm gonna wear that with honor. So, there's Terry. How are you? So good to see you. Guys, please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amy's channel. The link to it's right down below. Please, please, please. She's dropping all sorts of content. Pause for a minute. Hello, Karen Kennedy. How are you? It's good to see you. She's dropping content every single Sunday. Please make sure you're watching her videos. They're so much fun to watch, Amy. You do such a great job. So
there might be some bonus content this week if I can get my stuff together. Well, I did an extra little video when I was in Southern Indiana visiting with Misty. So I did kind of vlog style shopping with Misty in several locations. So that will be in addition to the Collectors Carnival show video. So I'm hoping to have two separate things out. We'll see. Hopefully I can get them done.
Before you tell the folks how it's going to go tonight, do you mind showing the folks some of your stickers so that they can order some or add on? I'm going to make you big for a second.
Yes. Here. All right. So I am working on at least 3 different new stickers. Some are going to be more Halloween-y, and then I'm going to have more of a Christmas one coming. So if anybody tonight that purchases wants to add on a 3-inch waterproof vinyl sticker, let me know when you email your information to me. If you would like to add one of these, they're $3 each. You can let me know meow or circle, whatever is easiest for you. Or if you guys just want a sticker, send an email to me. with your address and an email that I can send an invoice to, and then I can send it snail mail with a stamp. So easy peasy.
Right,
I can't wait. I haven't ordered the Halloween ones yet, but they are in the works. They're coming. So
before we get into how it's going to work tonight, I want to thank two people before we get going. I want to thank Amie. She is the one that makes all of our wallpaper. She also makes the thumbnail for the sale every Wednesday. So talented. You do such a great job. And my other half, Tina, she's the one that loads all of the fantastic finds, all the pictures you're going to see. So thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. Before I turn it over to you, Amie, we want to say hello to Jamie from Mid-Century Wasted. How are you, Jamie?
Before we pop off of Jamie has an episode of Mid-Century Wasted and her chat with her husband tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern, Jamie. I think that's 11 p.m. Eastern. But she hasn't had one of those in like forever. So
no. Rumor has it.
I can stay awake for it.
Rumor has it there's a big announcement. Rumor has it, big announcement. So that's what I heard around the YouTube water cooler. That's what I was told. So guys, make sure you tune in. Once you're done with us, head over, get ready, and make sure you head over there and find out what the big announcement is. I'm not making that up, Amie. The true story. Honest to Pete, right? Right hand, well, it's my left hand. Right hand, right hand.
Well, if you're wrong, Jamie will let you know.
Oh, she will. She will. Hello, Philomena. It's so good to see you. Welcome again. I say we're spanning the globe. Hopefully Heidi drops in and we'll really be spanning the globe. So with all that said, gang, with 105 of you here, I'm going to turn it over to Amie. So she's going to tell us how the sale is going to work in case you're new. And then we'll tie up any loose ends and we'll get it going.
Well, before I get started with that, I just want to put a little something out there. It is Fair Week here in Marshall, Michigan, and the fairgrounds are literally 2 blocks from my house. So I think they're doing tractor pulls tonight. So if it's loud and obnoxious, I will try and mute myself. Or if there's some weird fireworks, sometimes they do fireworks once it gets dark. So I apologize in advance for Fair Week. It's always a fun time here during Fair Week. So yeah,
I love a good tractor pull.
All right, so we're gonna get the show on the road, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending your Wednesday evening with us. Jason and I do like to move rather quickly through the sale. So as we go along, we do have 15 rounds of goodness to bring you tonight, and they will be all offer up rounds. So what that means is they're going to be all auction style items. So like I said, we will probably move it along rather quickly. So we'll give you a description of the item. We'll give you the starting price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen for you. And as soon as we see a few bids come in, you can type in your bids, whole dollar amounts down in the chat. As soon as we see a few bids come in on something, as we continue to describe something and give you measurements or note any damage, we will start a countdown, and then the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette will be the winner. And if there's anything that doesn't sell during the normal rounds tonight, we will do a recap at the end. So we also do something here on Mother Tucker's channel called Just in Case. And Jason's got a lovely graphic he's going to pop up here on the screen. All right, so as long as you have put in at least one bid on the current item, and during the countdown only, you can put in something called the just in case bid. So what the just in case is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item with the letters JIC next to it. And you can put that in as long as you are a current bidder on the item, have put in at least one bid. You can utilize that just in case during the countdown only. And if your just in case bid is the largest before the bid end, we will bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind, if there are multiple just in case bids by people put out there in the chat, those will turn into regular bids. And right now we have our emails up here on the screen. If you happen to win an item from us tonight, you can always take a screenshot if you need to reference these later. Jason has put all of our information down in the description of the video. And he's also pinned it to the top of the chat, so it's easy to find. And if you win an item from us tonight, we do need some information from you. And here is the information we will need. We need your YouTube screen name. your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Send us an email with the same information and let us know you don't have PayPal and that you'd like to check out as a guest. When we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to your invoice and you can check out as a guest with any debit or credit card. It's super easy. PayPal is just the credit card processor that we like to use. And it is the safest way that we have found to pay on the internet. What am I missing? Shipping and invoicing information. So I will be doing all of my packing and invoicing tomorrow, and I ship from Michigan. I also utilize Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates I possibly can on shipping.
I ship from Pennsylvania. I also use PayPal to invoice you guys. I also use Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible. I own a brick and mortar here in central Pennsylvania called Mother Tucker's Antiques. So if you guys would like to pick up your item and not pay shipping, we can do that. Make sure you note that in your email to us or just send us an email. Once you pay your invoice, we can communicate on getting it up to the store for you to pick it up. Just so you guys know about where I'm at, I'm about an hour and a half west of Philadelphia. Hopefully that gives you guys a good general area. I'm right in the heart of Amish Dutch country, so come on and visit us. Get yourself some shoe fly pie, get some antiques, and have a good old time. Amie didn't say this, but we both ship to the United States and Canada only, just because anything else gets to be way, way too difficult. Guys, remember, everything that we are selling here tonight is vintage. It has had a vintage life, which means it has been used. We do our best within the time that we have to describe everything. We also ask on this sale and also on Monday nights that you guys use our previews as part of your way of previewing the items. So please make sure you're following both of us over on Instagram. Also, we do copy those reels over here in the form of shorts. So we ask that you guys view all those items. Please, if you have any questions beforehand, before the sales, we all encourage, from Amie to me to Bill, any of us that sell here on my channel, shoot us an email. We'll gladly give you more dimensions. We'll give you some more information. Tonight, during the sale, if you have any questions, please ask them in the chat. Please try to put them all in caps. It'll catch our eye. Our chat moves a little differently on our end than it does for you. So they do come in chunks. Sometimes we do miss. There are times that I know that I miss a good bit of what's being spoken about in the chat. So put it in caps, and a mod may catch it. Give us some emojis to catch our eye, or the caps will help us catch our eye. So before we start the sale, just one little side note. This weekend, myself and Rochelle are going to do a pop-up. Me and Rochelle are working on a live sale together. We're not sure where we're going to land yet, but we're calling it Uniquely Vintage. I'll give you more details at the end, but it'll be on Sunday. So we're doing a pop-up on Sunday, and I'll give you more details at the end of the sale. So hopefully you guys can not only stick around for all of our vintage, but stick around for the fantastic finds. And for that announcement, I'll give you some more details. With that said, Amie, do you mind if I go over the email real quick for the fantastic?
I was going to talk about that before we
go ahead.
Started.
The floor is yours. I just want to say before we're running low. So go ahead, Amie. We need some.
Yes. Okay. So a couple things before I talk about the email. So make sure, if you guys are wanting to bid on something, that you're in live chat, all messages, not top chat. If you're in top chat, it's going to filter out some of the comments for you. You're not going to see everything. You might miss other people's bids and not know what to bid yourself. So make sure that you're in live chat, all messages. And due to the lag that we always experience here on YouTube, we do recommend periodically refreshing. So that means exiting out of our live stream completely, exiting out of YouTube, and then coming back in. That will get you at the most current point that you can be. And then you're going to have to go back in your chat settings and put live chat, all messages again. And if you're watching on a mobile device or a tablet, there is a little red line that's underneath our screen here. Make sure that that is all the way right that it can go. That'll make sure that you're at the most current point you can be as well. And if you guys want to pre-register, even if you don't end up bidding on anything, you can send an email to Jason and I before we even start selling, just in case you think that you might want to do that. We certainly don't mind the extra emails. And that way we have your information for the future as well. Okay. So for the fantastic finds for our vintage community members, that will be following the sale tonight. So we like to highlight 1 or 2 people that have emailed us some fantastic finds that they have found themselves, or something from their collections, something awesome they want us to share on the screen here. So if you guys want to participate, we can always use some more emails to pick from. I know Jason just said that we're getting low on people for upcoming weeks. So if you want to email us anything from your collection, anything that you found at the thrift store or an antique market, something in your personal collection that you have purchased from a live sale and how you've displayed it, anything that you want to email us, send us an email at sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. And Jason and I both have access to this email. So we want to highlight your guys' goodies because they're super fun to see. I love that part of the show, seeing your guys' stuff. So
I do too. And Amie, before we get going, a couple more friends jumped in. Let's say hello to them. Highlight real quick, Miss Jennifer, Junebug Vintage. How are you, Jennifer? Our friend Perla. Hopefully you guys are following Perla. She has a YouTube channel and does sales on Fridays. Hello, Antique Agenda. Hopefully you guys are also following Heather. She drops all kinds of great content. Monday nights, she does a talk show and she does a live sale on Sundays. So hopefully you guys can follow her. We got Sonia. Hello, how are you? Let's see who else is here in the chat. I think that is no. There was one important person I saw, and I'm going to wait till I get to it. Hello, Miss Lucinda. How are you? We did not forget you, Lucinda. It's always great to see you and everybody else. We'll get back up here to the top. Welcome, gang. Again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but make sure you're following Enamor Amie. The link is down below to her channel. It's getting hard to get subscribers, so every little subscriber helps. So if you guys are not subscribed to her, please throw her a subscription. Please follow my friend Garden Guy Bill every single Monday night. Him and I sell on Mother Tucker Monday. So please follow him and please follow me here at Mother Tucker's. With all that said, we got 143 of you. Miss Amie, are you ready to get us going?
I am.
All right, Amie, I'll get you moved around.
There all right. Be. $10, Jason.
You got it.
All right. We do have 15 rounds tonight. To bring you guys. So like I said, we're going to move pretty quickly because we don't want to be here all night either. And we want to get to your guys' fantastic finds. All right. So I'm starting off with a book tonight. I did find this over the weekend in my Southern Indiana travels. It is the Fuzzy Wuzzy Animals book. And this is in pretty good flocking shape, if I might say so myself.
That's flocking.
Good flocking, yes. So the animals here on the front are flocked and fuzzy. All the yellow is flocked, and the red is flocked as well. And there's not a whole lot left, but the once upon a time, the Fuzzy Wuzzy Animals was flocked as well. But there's not so much left on the letters. There is a little bit of wear before I show you the inside, because actually the inside is in like really amazing shape. There's just a little wear at the corners here. This book is from 1942. It is a Whitman Publishing. They did a whole series of these little fuzzy animal books in different varieties. So we've got the baby bear. Now you can see the flocking on here. Really, really nice shape. Sometimes when I run across these, most of the flocking is missing. This is nice and fuzzy. So the way that they designed these books, it wasn't something that they did where they accidentally cut the pages too short. All of the books that I've ever found have been exactly the same way. The bigger inside part of the book is always a little bit smaller than the outside cover. And then we've got really, really cute illustrations. Look at the Fuzzy Wuzzy duck and his little hat.
Oh, I love him.
So cute. So not all of the pages are flocked. Just some of them are. There's no flocking on either one of these pages. I love the puppies in the wheelbarrow. Very, very.
And is he in the duck? He's wearing like a hat, like a bell hat, like a bell hat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the kitty, meow meow. Flock kitty and the pillow is flocked there. We've got the bunnies like carrots. They're having a big old feast of carrots there. Really cute. I love these books. And this one is in really, really nice shape. Usually they are pretty much falling apart and there's not much flocking left on them. And on the back cover here, there's just a single little bear. He's not flocked. He wasn't flocked before. But the cover is just darling. I love these.
So cute. And usually when I find them, Amy, there's some stains on the inside from the flocking, and yours doesn't have that. You know, from years
there is just this front cover here. You can see that the arm of the bear has transferred a little bit, but it's not.
No, that's nothing.
It's really
compared.
not. Measurement for this is 9 3/4 by 9 3/4. Very cute. And it is illustrated by Ruth Caroline Eager. She was the one that illustrated all of these Fuzzy Wuzzy books. She was the same illustrator. So I'm glad that they kept her throughout the whole series. So right now I see Leslie's in at 12. Hello, Carol. We're looking for 13 or more. I am going to count it down. Not sure how bad the lag is tonight, but I'll start with 15-second countdowns. If we need to adjust as we go, we usually do have to adjust to 20-second countdowns, but I'll start with 15 right now. All right, so Leslie's at 12. We're looking for 13, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I should have saved this though, Jason, because we're trying to have that flocking sale.
Yeah, I know. I keep holding on to it, and then I end up selling the stuff. Yeah.
All right, there's a bid in from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. So Leslie, I don't believe you needed your just in case. This is coming to you for 12. Thank you so much.
And a few more friends jumped in, so I want to say hello to Sandra. How are you, Sandra? I also think we saw Desert Gal. We got Glowy Girl in the house with us, so hello, everybody. Welcome. My first item is going to start at $10, and I'm going to follow your flocking fantastic item with my own flocking fantastic item. So I have this cute little brooch. He's made of plastic, and he is flocked. All the black that you see on him, he is flocked. So if you guys are familiar with the Ice Follies, this is one of their little mascots that you could have bought back in the 1950s. This is frayed, but this is his little original scarf, and his name is Inky Dinky. So he is Inky Dinky the bear. It's actually embossed back here, Ice Follies. I always get that backwards, little Ice Follies. So just $10 on the cute little kitschy little plastic bear. He's in really good condition. You can see all his paint on the hat, even the little silver top on his hat's in good shape, and everything in black here. That's why that's like that, so that you can see the details of his eyebrows. He is flocked. So this is all fuzzy on him, as you can see. Thank you, Vanessa. I see you for 10. I love this little guy. I've only seen him once before. And then the other part of his scarf here, that does say the Ice Follies. So yes, that does look a little tethered, but it's still there, and it's actually an original to him, and you can see his two little eyes, his nose and mouth. He measures about 2 3/4, and he is made of plastic. So he's made of plastic, like I said, and you can see there's his little pin. It does, secure pretty good. It's not, cracked, no cracking to the plastic, no issues. So we're at $10. We're looking for 11 on him. We're going to go ahead and do a countdown on the cute little 1950s black bear, Inky Dinky, and he is from the Ice Follies. So if you guys are interested in it, just in case, you have to be an active bidder. So let's count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hello, Laura. Welcome, everyone, to Wednesday night. Hello. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. God, I love this little guy. So cute.
I've never seen that before, Jason.
Oh, man, look at his little ice skates on him. So good. All right, there's the bid end. All right, congratulations, Vanessa. It's coming to you for $10. All right, Miss Amy.
All right, 14, Jason.
You got it.
Okay. So I do have a couple squeaks tonight. The first one is the adorable little thinker Kewpie. I love this. Actually, this is the first one of these I think I've ever come across in the wild. It's just so cute. I love this pose so much, and it does sit up. He does sit up just fine. And it is stamped Rose O'Neill. It is a cameo, and it is a squeak. He has a loud squeak. I'm just not going to squeak him for you because I will wake up the puppy. But the paint on him is really, really nice. I love the expression on this one. And I like that they did the molded wings in here. Has
So
really
cute.
great detail in the hair, and the ear, and the little swirl on the back. And the Kewpie by Rose O'Neill cameo is embedded into the mold as well. And there's a squeaker hole if you need to see that. Just really, really cute. He does have a couple darker marks. I did clean him. I think this might be like how he was stored. There's 2 darker lines on the arm and on the leg. And then there is a little bit of purple right there. But I don't think it's really takes away from it at all. I guess there is another little bit of purple right in there. I did clean him. I did give him a little bubble bath, but those marks would not come off of him. And I did try a magic eraser as well. Measurement for this guy is 6 by 3.5. 6 by 3.5. He's just so darn cute. Matches some of the ceramic and bisque ones that are in the same kind of pose too. Very, very cute. Okay, so, well, hello, Barb. I see Glowy Girl is in at 14. He is a thinker. Yes, he is. All right, he's looking for 15 or more. I'm going to count him down. We're looking for 15. Don't forget those just in cases if you guys are bidding. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This is the kind of face I have when I'm trying to decide on ice cream flavors. Do I want strawberry or do I want chocolate? Butter pecan sounds good too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Little savory sweet. Absolutely.
Actually, there's not very many ice cream flavors I don't like. So
I agree.
all right, there's a bid end from Karen. So Glowy Girl had it just in case of 21. I don't think she needed it. So Carol, this guy's coming to you for 14. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Amy, there's just a few flavors that I prefer better than some of the other flavors. So there's no such thing as a bad flavor. So, all right, gang, I'm going to keep it slow and small. It's going to be $12, and you're going to get this whole little ephemera pack, okay? I don't know if it's complete, but I have a total of 25 of these little cards, okay? And there's 3 different variations of them. So here's your original box. It is made by Current. So it is Current Incorporated is the person that made these little note cards. So it has its original box. So $12. You're going to get a total of 25 unused. So they're like unused index cards. But what they are is they're actually little postcards that you can send people. So you can see back here on the back. This one is the only one that really has some discoloration. Most of these are a brighter white. So you're going to get all these cute little note cards, and it is a post-a-note, and it is made by Current Incorporated. And they have these cute little adorable women in these big, big, big flowy skirts. So this one here you could send to somebody. So there's a total of 25. 3 variations. So I'll show you the 3 different variations. So this one is just a line. So if you were going to send somebody just a line, you can see she's got her little clothesline there. So these would have been little postcards that you could have sent through the mail. And each card measures just about 5 inches wide by 3.5 inches tall. So if you guys love ephemera, and it would help if I highlighted my own bid. I don't even know where it went. It disappeared. Let me clue it. Let me get it back in there again. That way you guys know what it's starting at. It didn't even show up. There we go. So it's $12 for all of these. 3 different variations. There was your first one, just a line. 25 total with the original box. And then you have this little cute one here. And she is, she's saying on there, it is just to let you know what's cooking. Just to let you know what's cooking. And I thought these would be cute. You could actually use these, put little notes to each other on, put them in those little flower frogs. And again, they're little index cards, each one here on the back. You know, you could place your little stamp right there. See, it says stamp here. And then it's a little post-it note. And then you would have wrote a little message on. So there's that second variation. And then this one, it says, between my pressing dates. So she's got her iron and she's pressing. I just thought these were super cute, really kitschy, great for junk journaling. You know, the coloring on them is really good. So there you go. There's your 3 different variations. and you get a total of 25 of them. They're all here in the original box. You can see, and then they are made by their current product available.
Love current stuff. I remember looking at those catalogs for hours.
I do too. So here they all are. I have to think these are probably 1960s maybe. So you'll get them all, but it doesn't look like there's any interest. I just want to give another moment since I didn't have it highlighted there for a while.
Trendolin in at 12.
Am I not seeing these comments? No, I don't see Trendolin. There it is. Now I just see Trendolin. Thank you, Trendolin. So sorry. I'm lagging behind on my end. That's not good. So 25 of them total. So right there's 22 of them. And then here are the other 3. And you're going to get one variation of each. So we'll scroll up here. So I'm in the current chat. Let's count these down. We're looking for 13 or more. Thank you so much, Trendolin. So we'll count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I just think these are kitsch-tastic. And all the colors are very vibrant, unused. Like I said, a total of 25 of them, and they're roughly index card size. Nice, thick, thicker cardboard style. Really good. So, all right, Trendolin, congratulations. They're coming to you for 12. Enjoy. All right, Amie.
All right. I know I have a diamond pottery pup up next, starting at 14. And I know Jason's next round is going to be the diamond pottery kitty.
Yes.
So we didn't really plan that.
Nope.
I didn't even see what Jason had picked out when I had picked mine out. But I have, this is Perky the pup. It is the diamond pottery based on the Rempel squeak toys in the same mold. And I love the faces on these. They're just so simple and happy. There's no chips on him. There is one place where the glaze didn't take here on the back of the head. That is not a chip. That is just where the glaze didn't take right there. There probably was an air bubble or something like that in there. But I love these. They're just so cute. And there's a whole series of these little diamond pottery little critters and the squeak toys that match, made and designed by Ruth Rempel, and Diamond Pottery got the rights to produce the figurines from the Rempel squeak toys. Just so cute. I love the fur texture that they were able to get in there. He's in really good shape. Measurement for him is 4 by 4.5, and I love his little paw that's up in the air. Perky the pup. So, Debbie, I see you're 14. Thank you so much. Hello, Matthew, and hello, the Queen Bean. We're looking for 15 or more. Catworm. Hello, Catworm. Just snuck in there with a 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. I am going to start that countdown, you guys. I did see Lamar said that the lag is pretty terrible. So I think maybe we'll switch to 20-second countdowns just to give everybody a fair shot if they're just hopping on. All right, so we're looking for 16 or more. I'm going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
She does want to shake paws. She does. So cute. Yeah, and there is a bad lag.
Yeah. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Debbie, I'm not sure what you typed in there. I'm sure you meant something other than a 1. But Catworm had a just in case of 23. But Catworm, you didn't need it. So Catworm, this is coming to you for 15. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. And I'm going to follow Amy's diamond pottery with my piece of diamond pottery. And because of Amie, I can tell you that mine is Custard the cat. So thank you, Amie. I got the cute little meow Custard the cat. Again, same condition as Amy's. There's one little section right here by the face that kind of has like a little glazing issue. Just a little glazing issue right there if it wants to focus. But just some, normal crazing for age. It, of course, has the green eyes on the little kitty cat. Really cute. Measures about 5 inches tall by about 4 inches wide. So if you guys are trying to collect, the whole series, Amie had the little dog and I have the little kitty cat named Custard. And actually, now that I know where they came from, when you look at some of the detailing on them, especially the brown coloring, you can really tell that they do really look like the little squeak. It's just that they are in ceramic form. So here is the bottom. So here's the bottom, no major issues. There was a little like darkening right here. I don't know if they had like an original price tag on it at some point. I tried to clean it off, but couldn't get all of it off. But no breaks, no chips at all to the little diamond point cat named Custard. So you can see the great detailing there on the nose and the blush on the cheeks. Just some crazing. Other than that, like I said, there's no chips, no cracks. Cute little size. I love this cute little kitty cat with the pink mouth and face. And Amie, do you know why they picked green eyes? Was that anything in particular that they did that for, or?
The Custard Cat Squeak has green eyes as well.
Gotcha.
So there's a couple of them that they kept their eye colors differently that matched their Squeak counterpart.
Gotcha. So I'm just going to hold my piece of paper behind it because I feel like mine's getting blown out a little bit so you guys can see details a little bit better. But if there's no interest on Custard the cat, made by Diamond Pottery, I'm just asking 14. We can bring them back in the recap. I just want to see what the lag is like. Hello, everybody. Hello, Vintage Show and Tell. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday, but there's no interest on him, so we can bring him back during the recap, and we'll keep it moving, Miss Amie.
Okay. All right. I've got a choice up next for 10. Jason.
Gotcha.
Okay, so these were finds from over the weekend. I did find these at the Collector's Carnival show. And I have 2 adorable children's kitty hankies. I have not had the pleasure of having either one of these 2 before, but they're darling cute. So this one has kind of a minty green border. And then the cat is like an orange cat, kind of like Queso, with a little purple flowers hat, and it's got green, purple, and yellow are the colors in this one. These are both in really, really nice shape. This one measures 9.5 by 9.25. So that's the first one. And the second one, I really like this one, is the blue cat. So it's blue mama cat pushing her little baby kitten in the stroller. These are so cute. If you guys are not aware of the world of vintage children's hankies, there are so many ones that are just darling. I've seen a lot of people make quilts out of these. I've seen people make curtains out of these. They also are really easy to frame and to put on a wall. I love to find the vintage children's hankies, especially ones that are in this nice of shape. So this one has got pink, blue, and green. And this one measures 8.5 by 8.25. So this one is just slightly smaller than the green one. But here they are side by side. Both cute. I love the kitties. She actually had more. And I was like, well, I think I'll just get 2. So I couldn't decide. She had a lot of really cute ones. So right now, I see Vanessa's at 13 and back at 15. I see Lucinda at 15 as well, and Vanessa's at 20. You guys are bidding for choice. I am going to start a countdown on these guys. Don't forget to put in your just in cases if you're actively bidding. Yes, so cute. All right, so Leslie, I see your just in case of 18, but we have to do those right during the countdown only, okay? So hang on to that just in case. So right now we're looking for 21 or more on choice. I am going to start that countdown now. All right, we're looking for 21 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Deanna, I did not get fancy to iron the hankies. I did iron them, but no, I didn't get fancy to iron them. All right, so there's a bid in from Karen. Vanessa, since there wasn't any bids over your 20, you get first choice at 20. So let me know if you want, we'll do pink or green. Pink or green, you can certainly take both if you want as well.
Man, the lag is gnarly tonight.
Just something.
Man, bear with us, guys. Man.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even see anything on my phone yet. Both of them.
Vanessa wants them both. You got it. Thank you so much.
All right. Gang, make sure you're following Enamor Amie. The link to her channel is in the description below. Please make sure you're subscribed here to Mother Tuckers. We'd both greatly appreciate it. $14 choice, and I have some shakers. Imagine that. So $14 choice, and I love these. We always called these the little patchwork shakers. They kind of mimicked the little vinyl stuffed animals, if you guys are familiar with that. So these were always very kitschy and cute. So the first set at 14 are these little ones. I'm calling these little kitty cats. So I believe these are kitty cats. You can see the whiskers there on the front, the patchwork all the way around. It is that gorgeous like seafoam green and pink details. The two holes on this one, they both have their original corks, and they both have their little paper Japan stickers. So that is your little 2-hole. This little one is your little 3-hole. If you guys start with these, you guys can collect almost any. They made almost any and every critter imaginable under the sun. So the little kitty cats, they measure about 3 inches tall, about 3 inches wide. And these have gone up and down in price throughout the years. They're just a good collectible, and folks really like these. So that would be your little kitty cats. Now, I'm kind of partial to these next ones. These ones are my favorite. They're the little giraffes. So I don't often find the giraffe all that often. It does have this little original souvenir sticker on. That's very easily cleaned off. If you guys want that off, you just take a magic eraser.
They actually come off really easy with a razor blade.
Yeah. And they were just little water labels that they would put on. So they would buy these from the companies like Napco or whatever. And then wherever they were selling them, they would put their own little water decal on and sell them. So here's your cute little giraffe. He is in yellow and he's in blue. Now he is your little 2-hole right there. He does not have his Japan label, but he does have his cork in the bottom. So there's your first one. And these are a little tall. They're about 5 by 2.5, 5 by 2.5. Yeah, I know, Jennifer. I love the giraffes too. Now, he has a little extra piece of porcelain right there by his eye, so that's a little manufacturing defect. He has part of his Japan label on the bottom and a cork, as you can see. That's your 3-hole. No chips, no cracks. There just is some crazing. If you guys collect, squeak toys, or you guys love the little kitschy little kid toys, these would be a great addition. They make great little figurines. So again, just $14 choice, and you have the first one is the giraffe. I definitely love the colors that they used, very pastel. Again, they made all sorts. I was actually in a sale with Amie a few months back. I had tall boys. They made tall boys, and they were elephants. So they came in all different variations. Thank you, Noelle. I see you're 14. Then it's going to be choice on the cute little kitty cats right there. So you got the kitty cats or the giraffes. So
the souvenir sticker said Estes Park, Colorado.
Yes. Sorry about that. Let's get in on that. So if you guys want to keep that on, you can. If you don't want to, it cleans off. So Jan, thank you. I see you're 15. Again, that's on choice. This one's a little bit taller. This one is the little small little meow meow kitty cat, and it is in the seafoam green, and it is in pink. So we're going to do a countdown just in case for active bidders. Thank you guys for your interest. We'll count it down from 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid N, and you're bidding on choice of the set of the kitty cats or the giraffes. So cute on a shelf. And I know Ruthie collects some of these, and I remember she posted a picture a long time ago. They look so cute, all the different animals. They almost look like a toy shelf. Like, if you went to like a old school general store. So, all right. Noelle had a just in case at 37. So that means Noelle at 16. Let me know. You have choice. You can take both if you want them both, or let me know if you want the cat or the giraffe. And then Jan, you'll have backup. Both, please. They're yours, Noelle. Thank you guys so much. All right, Miss Amie.
All right, 18, Jason.
You got it.
Okay, this was a fun find. I had never come across this tin before. I have a lot of cat stuff tonight. So, and this is an amazing, I almost kept this, but I decided to pass it on because I couldn't really think where I would display it necessarily. So I decided to pass on, but I found this on the longest yard sale, and it is the Perfect Chocolates. This is a vintage tin. It dates to the late 1940s. It does have some nice patina here on the bottom. There are a couple spots of rusting. Okay. There's a couple spots up here. And there was another spot. I think it's on the inside. Yeah. Open it. It is hinged. So the lid is attached and hinged. And there's a little bit of rusting on the inside. And this is a made in England tin. It is J. Crawford and Sons Limited from Yorkshire, England. And it is stamped made in England here on the back side as well. But there's different kitty graphics on all the sides, assorted flavors, pure and wholesome. Perfect chocolates. Very cute. I love the graphics on this. I've never come across this before.
Never seen it either, Amie. This is so cute.
And it is a little bit domed, so it's not completely flat on the top. But you wouldn't want to cover up that cool graphic. I would, if it were me, I would display it this way. So it would sit flat, and then you could probably, put a figurine or something on the top of it, or hide your little kitty treasures in there. The graphics are really nice. It's just that little bit of wear right here on the edging and on the inside. I didn't think that it was in too bad of shape to warrant picking it up. Just a little bit. It's pretty clean in there, besides just that little bit of rusting that's at the corner. Measurement for this is 6 1/4 by 4 by 3.5. So that's the sizing there. It is 1940s, made in England. I do love to find the vintage candy tins, but I have never seen this one before. So very cute.
The colors are so vibrant, Amie.
It is. It's
so
really something. I liked it a lot. But if there's no interest, that's all right. We'll bring it back at the recap.
Lime chocolates. They do kind of sound good, don't they? Lime chocolates? Mm-hmm. All right, $18 on my next item. And I think this is the first time I ever found anything that was Fisher Price. Wait, we got a bid. Hang on here. We got Jill in on it.
Oh, the lag.
Here.
All right. All right, Jill, I see you're 18. Thank you so much. We're gonna do that countdown. Jill, I do recommend you probably put in a just in case during the countdown, just in case somebody else sneaks in there. All right, we're looking for 19 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end. I think hazelnut and coffee sound the best to me.
I now specifically want to find some lime chocolate to try it.
I bet lime chocolate is good. I've had orange chocolate before. So
yes.
It's more refreshing.
It is.
All right. There's a bid in from Karen. So Jill, this is coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll get myself over here. And my item's going to start at 18. And like I was saying, I have never found, well, I shouldn't say I've never found. I haven't found Fisher Price that I thought was in good enough shape to bring to a live sale or affordable enough. So I don't count this as a clown. So this guy, he is a little jester, and I think he's just stinking adorable. So I was able to date him to the late 60s into the early 70s. His graphics are in really good condition. You can see the flathead screws. This is actually a sticker, a paper sticker that was put on, and a lot of times they get wet, they get completely ruined. So his colors are in very good, vibrant condition. He measures just about 10 inches tall by just roughly 7 inches wide. So he even has his original little vinyl band that you would loop around, and then you could hook in right there. A lot of times that's missing. That's still intact. Again, you can see he is Fisher Price, and he basically is just a pull toy. So he's basically a pull toy. So if you guys have your volume up, he isn't too scary. So you pull his little string, and and his eyes go back and forth. I love the fact that his eyes go back and forth. So he's just this cute little pull toy. He actually sort of does stand on his own if you can get his legs into the right position, because you can tell they do kick and move. The paint's in really good condition. There might be a little bit of wear to the plastic here and there, but nothing major. Maybe a small little scuff from the child who played with it, but you can see that his graphics are in really good condition. I thought he would be great to actually use in a non-traditional Christmas display. He kind of gives me elf and jester looks all together, and he is Mr. Jumping Jack. That is his name. He's the Jolly Jumping Jack. Really, really cute, great 1960s, 1970s Fisher Price. It's just, I think it's one of the first runs when they switched over, if they made this. You're exactly right, Desert Gal, crib toy. The first run probably was in wood, and then the later one here in the 60s would have been in the plastic. So again, really super cute, definitely in very good condition. He definitely does work. So basically all he is a cute little pool toy. I love the fact that his eyes go back and forth.
He's so happy.
He's just a happy little guy. So even if you guys, maybe, now this is a stretch, but maybe if you guys have that man cave downstairs and you have a little poker table and you want to kitsch it up a little bit, the little joker, the little jumping jack jester would be great to add. Look at those rosy cheeks. I mean, you cannot have a bad day when you see him. And Fisher Price is definitely collectible. Again, it is one of the older versions. It is the way I was able to date it was from the back here. It seems like he is the late 60s version, very early 70s. So he would have been the second run when they went from the wood to the plastic. No rusting, no major damage. Again, I'll give you the measurements, and if no one's interested, we'll put him aside. He measures about 10 inches tall by 7 inches wide, just $18 on the vintage Fisher Price. But if there's no interest, we can bring him back during the recap, and we'll turn it over to you, Amie.
All right. I've got a choice, Jason, at 16.
Okay.
So I've got 2 Ruthie Newton books tonight. One I have had a little bit, and the other one I found over the weekend. So I want to show them to you. First, we have the Ruthie Newton. Both of them are illustrated by Ruthie Newton, the Mother Goose. This is, I had a different variation of the Mother Goose maybe a month or so ago. There are very similar pages in here, although the back cover is a little bit different than the previous one I had. All right. So the Mother Goose here is from 1940. And there is a little bit of wear, as most of these older books tend to have little bending, maybe a little tiny tear, wear at the corners, but relatively good shape. And these, this one here is the linen-like, so it has kind of that texture to the paper. The other one is not linen-like; it is just paper. But the illustrations are just so cute in here. Little Bo Peep and Little Miss Muffet, and we've got Goosey Goosey Gander and Mistress Mary. Quite contrary, how does your garden grow? I love the little maids all in a row down there at the bottom. Very cute illustrations on here.
Colors are
Lucy Locket lost her pocket. I love that one. And then we've got Pussycat, Pussycat, where have you been? I've been to London to look at the Queen. Very cute. One of my favorite illustrators of all time, for sure. Mary had a little lamb. I want to show you the pictures so you know what's in here. There's little Jack Horner. And this one I always forget. A Diller, a Dollar, a 10 o'clock scholar. What makes you come so soon? You used to come at 10 o'clock, but now you come at noon. He's sad.
So cute. He's so bashful, Amie.
No.
He's just bashful.
Ding Dong Bell. Little Dumpling. Multiplication is vexation. There's Jack and Jill. And on the back cover of this one is Little Boy Blue. and his sheep. Okay, that one's from 1940. This one, I had never seen this one before. This is a first for me. This is an older one. It is not linen-like. It is just paper. And you can see there is a little bit of tape. There's a little bit of wear to the corners, but this is Soap and Bubbles. Like I said, I have not seen this one before. Here's the back. Illustrations on the back. This one is older. It's from 1935, but my gosh, the pictures in here.
Wow.
So cute. Little babies. So there's little babies and kids that go throughout this entire book with little poems that go with each illustration. Darling.
Gosh.
I know. Look at the little puppies.
The beach one has me. The one with them at the beach.
I have never seen this one before. So I had to get it because I'd never seen it before. But so cute. All full of little babies.
Those heads of hair.
Yeah, look at the one with the little clocks. Very cute. So good. Love it. All right, we've got one more page here. Love the little laundry that's drying there. And there's even a little Christmas going on with the stocking. That is a little Christmas poem. It was Christmas in the morning when I saw a bit of red and looked to see what it could be hung there up upon my bed. And I'll leave that for the new winner if they choose this one to finish the poem. And there's the back side. So they're both oversized. They both measure around 9.5 by 13. All right, so that's your choice. I saw Glowy Girl was at 13 and Deanna is at 15. So we're looking for 16 or more on, actually I started these at 16.
Yeah, yep. I was just going to highlight. Yep. So, yep. She's at 7. Yep.
All right. Deanna's at 17. All right. Got it. All right. So we're looking for 18 or more on choice. So we're going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bed end. And I do have a Ruthie Newton squeak that's coming up in a couple rounds that match.
Soap and Bubbles, Amy. God, if you could scan those and frame them.
All right. There's a bed end from Karen. So Deanna had a 17, but Glory Girl came in with a just in case of 53. So at 18, Carol, let me know if you want Mother Goose or Soap and Bubbles. You can certainly take both if you would like. If Carol doesn't take both, Deanna is going to have second choice at 17. I can watch the chat, Jason, if you want to go ahead and go. All right, you got it. Bubbles is yours. Thank you so much. Deanna, let me know if you want Mother Goose. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being our bid ender. Deanna, thank you for being our backup mod. $15 is the start price on my next item, and it is a tapestry, and it is a needlepoint. It's in overall good condition. No weird smells. There might be one little tiny little stain or so, but that's me nitpicking. So if you guys love Disney and you love Snow White, I have this gorgeous, cute, little unique, little homemade needlepoint. So you can see that it has, let me hold it here. It's always hard to do some of these tapestries. As I show it and look ridiculous, it measures 35 inches wide by 20 inches tall. So it's a nice, big, large tapestry that could be framed. So you guys could use this as a table runner if you want. But we'll show you that there are all 7 dwarfs on here. So you can see even a little mushroom and a daisy flower. So there's some of your dwarfs. Then you have a hill in the background. You have Snow White herself. Again, homemade needlepoint, very good condition. The background is like in an off-white. We'll hold it back like this so you guys can see. Then there's the tree off in the background. And there are all dwarfs accounted for. But let's just hone in on those mushrooms. Those mushrooms and those flowers. You can see the dwarfs. I think this is so unique, the spin on it. It's not your traditional like Disney version. And let me see if I can show you here. Look, it has a bluebird up here in the top in the sky. And you have Snow White right here. I don't want to knock stuff over and break it. Let me move that there. Again, it's a large and in charge tapestry and needlework. Again, I'm not sure if this was a table runner or if it was something that was framed at one point. I have to think that it was a kit. Paula, thank you. I see you at 15. My comments are not uploading on, there we go. See it on my phone before. It was iron, so it does have a nice line in it. The blue birds, all of the, I'm not sure which dwarf is which. They're not very well defined here, you know, like Sneezy. They're all kind of about the same. And then you have this guy over here who's running. He's running. This guy's got like something in his hands, or that is his hand. Not too sure. I just think this is so whimsical, so cute. You can see there's the clouds up in the skies in blue, and you have the hill and the flowers. It's just Snow White and her 7 dwarfs. And we'll show you the back here. Again, it is in the needlework, the needle point. So there might be 1 or 2 little teeny tiny stains, but there's no major, big, stain on it anywhere that I could find. And if there was anything that I saw, it was just 1 or 2, like maybe even smaller than the tip of a pencil. So Lucinda, thank you. I see you in at 16. Again, I'll hold it back here so you guys can see. And if you guys know how to zoom in, so we'll hold it like that for a minute. It's a large one, 35 by 20. And I'll get in close again so you guys can see here. Just really, really unique. I would say that this is probably from the 40s or the 1950s. It would have to be, because when did Snow White come out? Well, Snow White was a story before Disney did it. So this would be probably prior to Disney maybe. And again, nobody put initials on it. There's no funky smells. There's no funky issues. So again, we're just looking for 17 or more. Thank you, Deanna. I thought it's spectacular as well. Look at those colors. They're so good and vibrant there on the red mushrooms, the yellow on the daisies, the green on the
lots of impressive embroidery work on that thing.
There is. Especially, look at all the work that went into Snow White. Like Snow White herself. Let me fold this again here. Look at how well they did her here. And then we'll do a countdown on this. See if you guys can see. Look how gorgeous. They did such a great job on her. Let me show that. Look at that. Man, they did a good job. And a lot of times when you see needlework, the faces are sort of distorted. I think they did a really good job on these. Like I'm really, really impressed that whoever did this kept it nice and tight and in good shape. So let's do a countdown. We're with Noelle at 19. Thank you guys so much. I think it's late 40s or the 50s. It would make a great table runner. You could put it on a bed, at the foot of a bed if you wanted to. 35 wide by 20 tall. 20 or more, we'll count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end, and we'll get it all nicely folded for you. And here, like I was saying, that's the only real little spot, and it's real tiny, but nothing major at all for the age of this. So Lucinda, thank you. I see you at 20. Noelle has a just in case of 43. So whimsical, so good. Fits lots of decors. Thank you, Karen G. I see your bid end. So Noelle had a 19. Lucinda had a 20. But Noelle had a just in case of 43. So Noelle, it's coming to you for $21. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amie.
All right, 22, Jason.
You got it.
Okay. And I am on my 7th round here. And these gals, I actually found these on the way out to meet up with Jason and Tina and Bill when we all met up in Pittsburgh. And we stopped at this fun little antique store called Wizard of Odds. So that was fun. But these, I have never found these in the wild before. So these are coming together. This is not choice. They're coming together as they are part of a set. So they say sugar and spice, and they are little apothecary jars. And they belong to a dresser set. I'm going to leave the lid off of her for a minute so I can show you the bottom. So these are Earl Bernard. Made in Japan, not typically something that we see on ceramics. He didn't make a whole lot of ceramic pieces. He's more known for his kind of day glow, kind of that paper mache composite stuff banks, brightly colored neon banks. Earl Bernard is more known for than his ceramic pieces. Somewhat hard to come by. Now these go to a dresser set. So there is another little jar that says everything nice on the front. And then there is an under tray that you would put all the little bottles on. That's what little girls are made of on the tray. So those are the other pieces. Unfortunately, they didn't have the entire set when I found these, but I had to rescue these girls because they just need a happy home for sure. And I love them. So there's no chips on these guys. There's a little bit of crazing on the white ceramic, and both of them have the little ceramic stoppers on the heads. Very Holt Howard-esque, if I might say so, but these are not. Same kind of time period. These do date to the 1950s, this particular set. And I'm going to take their heads off so they don't accidentally roll off, but I want to show you the back. So they have little blue painted wings on the back side to indicate that they're little angels, which I think is really cute. So she's got kind of strawberry blonde hair, and she's got kind of dark black hair. Very cute. I love her little flipped out hairstyle. And she's holding, I think she's holding an ice cream cone, maybe. I'm not really sure what she's holding, but it looks like an ice cream cone to me. Maybe because we keep talking about ice cream.
Could be, Amy.
It looks like ice cream to me.
You're done. You're gonna have to run down to the fair and get some funnel cake and some ice cream, maybe.
I know they'll be closed by the time we're done with the sale, unfortunately. Okay. But I might have to go down there this week because it is within walking distance. So, right. Leslie, I see you're 22. Thank you so much. I do want to give some measurements before I count these down. They do measure 5.5 tall by 2 inches wide, and there's no chips. Again, there's just a little bit of crazing present on the white ceramic, and they are made by Earl Bernard. All right, so Leslie's in at 22. We're looking for 23 or more. You are getting the set. It's not for choice. And Leslie, I do encourage you to put in a just in case during the countdown because the lag is so weird tonight. All right, we're looking for 23 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
These are so cute, Amy. There it is.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So Leslie Newquist came in with a 23, but Leslie had it just in case of 50. So for 24, Leslie Clark, these are coming to you. Now, I want to say something real quick. Leslie actually found the third bottle and the under tray. So we have a vintage reunion that's going to happen, and I'm super excited about that. So congratulations, Leslie. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You're reuniting families, Amy.
I know. Feels good, Jason. Feels good.
All right, gang. This is my highest price item of the night, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I'm only starting it at $30, and I say that because I cannot find the manufacturer. I Google Lens this, searched all over. The fellow that I bought it from, he said this was his mother's.
Oh,
so this is
cute.
a vintage pool toy. Now, that is not a transfer. If it is a transfer, the company actually transferred, and then that's hand-painted on top. So the paint on both sides of this dog are incredible. Now, the wheel on this side's really good. The wheel on the other side's a little chippy. But you know what? I think for these 1940s and 1950s wooden pool toys, I think that's to be expected and kind of gives it a great patina. So $30 start on this. Again, I can't find a manufacturer, although I did find other examples that mimicked this. So it is thick wood with the wooden wheels in here. So those wheels are original, and those wheels do spin. You can see they have the little spools in there. Really good condition. Let me give you the dimensions on this. It measures 17 inches long, and then it's about roughly 9 inches tall at the highest point that I could find. So there is a seat there. So if you guys have like a little stuffed animal or a little critter, you could put it on there. These look great if they're in an enclosed room. You guys can actually put like stuffed animals or use them as a plant stand. Gloria, thank you. I see you at 35. So here is this side. I want to show you the great details. Again, there's little to no paint wear to the dog. Look at the bubblegum cheeks he's got with the tongue sticking out with those eyelashes. And like I showed you, he has his wooden wheels on there. You have the larger wheel on the back here, and then that is the seat. Here is the underside. There's no markings, no stamps, but you can tell this isn't some weekend warriors, craft. This is actually, when you see the wooden pool toys, you can tell that this is one. So here's your other side, just in as good a shape. The dog, there's no weird, funky issues. Sometimes you see these, a whole eye's missing. Sometimes all the other details are missing. This is intact. This is lacquered over really good, and you can actually feel when you rub your hand on it, you can feel that it's hand painted. So you can feel the thicker paint and the less thicker paint. That wheel is probably the chippiest part on the whole piece, but again, I think it gives just a good patina to it. So I love the fact with the pinks, because for the age of this, I would date this probably to the early 50s. You don't see a lot of these pinks used on toys until the later 50s into the 60s. So we have Courtney in at 36. Thank you so much. Again, I Google image this, could not find an exact maker. It's very, very kitschy, very neat. Big boy, again, it measures 17 inches across. So it's 17 inches this way, about 9 inches tall. Like I said, you can see it has the little wooden original wheels here. They do spin, they do move, so they don't get locked up or anything. Let me show you here. There you go. You can see each one of the wheels spins, and then of course the wheels here in the back, both of them move freely. And again, there's no major paint missing on the back, just a little wear and tear. Maybe even back in the day, a little itty kiddo would have sat in this, but just a great piece. If you guys have like a fireplace, put this in front of it. Kitsch it up a little bit. I've seen people use these as plant stands. They'll put a plant in there. Don't recommend you guys putting this out in the weather, because if you do, it's not going to look this good. It's going to get really, really, it's going to deteriorate quick. But inside, if you have a faux plant, put it on, put a little stuffed animal on it, do all sorts of different things to it. It's just a good, kitschy, wooden, vintage toy that you don't see that often anymore. So we're looking at 36. We're looking for 37 or more. We are doing just in case. 4 active bidders. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on this if somebody's interested. I have to say, I think it's a harder one to find, because you guys could even Google image.
I've never seen that, Jason.
You're not going to find it. Like, it's super cute, really kitschy. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're right. Listen, the little babies would have sat on, and they were little pool toys, little toys to play with their toys, or as their toy. Both sides, again, in very good condition. And there's our bid end. The lag picked up. The lag was there, and then it got a little better. So Gloria had a just in case of 75. Courtney had a 36. So it's going to Gloria for $37. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
I agree, Nancy. That would look really cute under a Christmas tree with a little bottle brush tree in the back.
Yes, it would.
I love the vintage toys underneath the Christmas tree.
Me too.
All right. Meow, meow. 24, Jason, is what these guys are starting out at. My namesake, the UNESCO Yellow Winking Kitty shakers. These are the salt and pepper shakers. I do have a set in my own collection already, but I do always like to find these to pass on to other collectors as well. And I love these guys because they're just bright yellow and happy. And I love vintage cats, if you guys don't know that. I like vintage deer and vintage cats. And I love the mold on these because of the little daisies that they have sculpted in their hats. I love that kind of detail, and their little pops of pink that they have. And these are made by UNESCO. Now, I will say there are just a couple little tiny, like, pinpoint flea bites on a couple of the flower petals on the back of the hat. They are not going to show up on the screen. And there was maybe a tiny little one on the brim of the hat right here. And this one has a plastic stopper, which has been replaced. Originally, it would have come with these kind of rubberized ones, and these do harden over time. This one is hardened and is a little loose. There is a tiny little hairline I see right there on the bottom of that one, and this one does still have the UNESCO foil sticker. on the bottom. But if you guys have vintage shakers in your collection and you do actually want to use them as salt and pepper shakers, I do recommend taking these out. They're usually pretty brittle and they just come out in pieces anyway. Replacing those with either the plastic kind like this one has been, or you can find cork replacements on Amazon for salt and pepper shakers as well. But very, very cute. Measurement for these guys, they are 3 1/4 by 3. And we're going to start that countdown, you guys. Steel Whisper is in at 28. So we're looking for 29. Vanessa just came in at 29. So we're looking for 30 or more. I am going to start that countdown. Because our lag is so weird tonight, I do recommend anybody that's bidding, utilize those just in cases. That's why they are there for you guys to use. All right. So we're looking for 30 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end.
These are getting so hard to find too. You just
well,
don't
the
see
pieces that I need for my collection are all the really hard to find pieces. So, you know, that's how it goes. All right. So there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. Vanessa, your 41 did come in after the bid end. So Vanessa was at 29. Steele came in with a just in case of 39, but Annie came in with a just in case of 40. So for 40, Annie, these are coming to you. And Annie, I don't believe we've worked together before, so please make sure and email me your information as soon as the sale is done tonight, because I'm going to be doing my invoicing tomorrow. So make sure and email me your info so I can get your kitties to you. Thank you so much.
And Amy's email's up there on the screen. It's also pinned in the chat. And I'm sure one of our mods will drop it. And right there it is on cue. Thank you, Karen Gillette. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for...
Kim, I'll talk about that on my next turn, okay?
Okay. All right. Let me see here. $18 for my next item. I wanted to say thank you, Karen Gillette, and thank you, Deanna, for assisting with us in the chat. So this is my kind of kitsch. This is what me and Tina started out collecting. I don't even have these in my collection. These are not only good at Easter time, but they're good all year round. These little guys are so kitschy and so good, and you're going to get them both for $18. They made a couple different variations of these, standing, doing different things, but these little two guys I found together, so we're going to keep them together. Now, they probably would have had a little paper Japan label on the bottom. Other companies made them like Norcrest, but I'm not sure who made these because I don't have a tag. So they have the real fur on them, as you can see. So they do have the little furry tails. I know that might get blown out there. Let me tilt it like that so you guys can see. They have their little fluffy tails. You can see on that one and you can see on that one. So you're going to get them both for $18. There's a little manufacturing defect here to the ear. You can see that little nip. Now, I say that's a manufacturing defect because it is glazed over and you can see some of the pink is on that. So there's some paint on it. So if that would be a chip, that would probably be missing. So these little guys measure about 3.5 inches tall. They're kitsch at their best when it comes to the eyelashes and the eyes. I swear the two of them are given the tea of the forest. Like they're definitely hanging out, spilling the tea about all the deer and everything. Like this one's got the hand up, like, let me tell you. And this one's like, here, let me put my hand up by my ear, like I'm paying attention to you and I hear you. But they came in different colors. Thank you, Glowy Girl. I see you in at 18. Vanessa is in at 19. There is actually a brown version of this, and there's a gray version of this. So this is your white one. These are great bunnies. I know a lot of folks in our community collect the bunnies. They are very sassy. They are very sassy bunnies. And these I use at Easter. Mine are facing different ways. This is actually a unique sculpt that you don't find that often of the way they're standing. So you can see that they did give great details there in the mouth. Has the cute little button nose. It's sort of a pink, like a mulberry pink color, and the eyelashes. So that was one of them. And I'll show you. This one has a little dark spot that's under the glaze here on the back of the head. Another manufacturing defect. And then you can see this little cute one right here. He's just got his hand up by his face, just living his good life in the forest. So we're in at 19. They do. I love the fluffy tails too. And the fur on these is in really good shape. Let me see if I can show you. There you go. You can see there's a lot of it left. It isn't all disintegrated. Yes, you're right. You're right, Jamie. You're so right. But these little guys are just so cute, talking to each other, hanging out. Let me flip them around. Then we're going to do a countdown on them. So they're about 3.5 inches tall. And I don't know why we always do this, but we hold them up to our face so you guys can see about the size of them. So $19, we're looking for 20. Let's count them down. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're right. I do. And I love mixing my kitsch with my glass. We do have a small, Viking, glass collection. You mix these in, a little kitsch, little mid-century. It kind of sets the tone for the era. So there's the bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you so much. So it looks like Vanessa, they're coming to you for $19. Congratulations so much. Vanessa, I don't know if we've worked together. I'm going to just show my email. If we haven't, or it's been a while, go ahead and email me your information. Thank you, Karen Gillette. And we're going to get you invoiced then on Saturday. And if it is your first purchase from us, thank you so much, Vanessa. All right, Amy.
All right. I have a choice up next at 5. Jason.
Got it.
All right. These are really cute. I found these shopping with Misty over the weekend. I can't remember what antique store we went to that I found these at, but there will be a video coming out when I found them. But these are all matted prints of Mabel Lucy Atwell. If that name sounds familiar to you, she is a children's book illustrator. So these are all matted prints, and they're just taped on the back of the mat board here. So you could definitely take these off and do whatever you wanted with them, but they are kind of ready for framing. And there was actually another one in the set, and I decided to keep it because it was a little girl that was in a sewing room. So I'm going to put it in my sewing room. But there's several different choices here. So the first one here is the little girl riding on her bike, and she's got some flowers in the back. Now the mat board is kind of an off-white color, ivory, I guess, if you will. The prints measure, before I show you the other ones, the prints are 4 by 5 1/4, and the mat is 6 3/4 by 8 1/2. Okay, if that helps you with sizing there. All right, so the second choice is the little girl playing her guitar. Very cute. I think this would look so cute on a children's wall, like in a room all together. All of these are cute. Now I will note that all of the mat boards have the tape on the back where the print is taped on there. And there is just a little like slight wear to the mat board. I'll note as we go along, there are a couple spots on a couple of them. All right, guitar is second choice. Third choice is the little gardener girl. How cute is that?
These are adorable, Amy.
No. And you can see up in the corner here, there's a little spot. I did try taking an eraser to some of these, and none of them came off. But I feel like if they're in a frame, they probably would be covered up for the most part anyways. And then we have the little girl here that is reading the paper with her little sleepy kitten. Love that. And then the last one is the little girl who's went to the market. She's got a loaf of bread and looks like some peppers in her basket, and then she's got holding a tiny little cactus. How cute. I don't know how you would pick. That one doesn't seem to have any spotting or anything on it. The garden girl. The paper girl, there is a little spot right in there. 2 little spots right in there. Garden girl here doesn't look, just right in the corner up there. Guitar girl is good. I don't see any spotting on her mat board.
Adorable.
I know. They're all cute.
And couldn't you just you could get a new mat and kind of put it on
Oh
top.
yeah, you could do whatever you wanted with these,
Yeah.
or pop them out and just put them in a frame by themselves, junk journal with them, whatever. They were too cute to leave behind, and I loved them, so I had to get them. All right, so Kelly in Texas is in at 5. You are bidding at choice, so the winner can take one or multiples, whichever ones that they would like. All right, MJ Bear, I see you're 6. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 7 or more. Again, the measurement for the prints. The prints are 4 by 5 1/4, and the matting is 6 3/4 by 8 1/2. Okay, so not super standard. You would probably have to trim them a little bit to fit in a standard frame. All right, or do whatever you would want with them. All right, so MJ Bear is at 6 for choice. I'm not going to be able to show all of them at the same time. I'm not that talented. All right, Kelly's back in at 7, so we're looking for 8 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And Mabel Lucy Atwell is a mid-century children's book illustrator. She did lots of little golden book illustrations.
Amie, the one in the chair looks like a little Amie. Like I could see you sitting there in your little chair with a little.
If I had a black cat, that'd be pretty accurate. Yeah, with the coffee and the one shoe. Yeah, definitely. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Kelly in Texas, you get first choice at 7. So how we're going to claim these: bike, guitar, garden, chair, market.
So good.
Or a combination. And MJ, if Kelly doesn't take them all, you're on deck. So keep in mind which ones that you are interested in. And I can just watch the chat, Jason. Anything that is left over, if they're not all claimed, I will bring back at the recap.
Okay. She wants bike, newspaper, and guitar.
All right. You got it. Thank you.
Okay. MJ, you're on deck, and I'll get myself moved over. Thank you, Karen Gillette, for being our bid ender tonight. Gavin, thank you for dropping in the promotion for Sunday. Guys, make sure you're following my man, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. If someone could drop his link to his channel, we want to try to get him some followers. And that the Gillettes, thank you guys so much. You guys are such a cornerstone in the community. Couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you so much. So $12 choice. I know we got some doll lovers and doll collectors in the house with us. And I've always called these the flapper girls. So these are a harder. I have 2 for you to choose from. The hair colors are different. So they are the harder plastic, like the Rosboro kind of plastic toys. They are jointed. So their arms do have string in there. I don't want to pull too hard. So they are jointed arms. This is your brown haired girl. She has like the finger curls, flapper girl kind of look. I know folks like to collect the different sizes. So both of these measure 10.5 inches tall. So this is your brown haired girl. The only issue is it looks like a little bit of paint came off the shoe right there. So couldn't find any markings on these. There's no embossing anywhere that says made in the USA, made in Japan, but they are that harder plastic, kind of like the hard plastic Christmas ornaments and things like that. So you can see the hair is in really good condition all the way around. 10.5 inches tall, $12 choice. And this was your brown haired girl first. And these are great to make dresses for. They're great to put under the Christmas tree like a toy. Now this one still has part of its original cellophane on it. I left it on. Now I have to say in all my years of selling these at the shop, I've sold the brown haired. I've actually sold the silver hair a lot. You don't see the red heads all that often. Hello, Harry the Hound Dog. How are you? So I have to say that I don't see the red-haired one that often. Now, you guys might say, Jason, that's common. For me, it's not. So thank you, Harry. I see you in at 12. But again, I have the red head. She still has some of her original cellophane on it. If you don't want it on, I can throw it away, but I'll ship it with it on in case you like it like that, because it's like new old stock. Her paint's in very good condition on the feet. Again, there's no embossing like made in the USA. I would have to think that these are a little older. They're not quite the cellophane era, but they're not the more rubber. So they're probably that in between, like 1950s, I would say, maybe style. So again, you have the finger waves. This one is the brown hair. This one is the red hair. I do know that I've sold blonde-haired ones before, and the silver ones. Look at the detail on the hair. So $12 choice on these. And again, they do measure 10.5 inches tall. So if you're trying to collect different sizes, that's going to be really important. She still has a little bit of her cellophane. No chips, no cracks. The arms are the jointed. So they do have the little rubber elastic. You can see the separation. I don't want to pull too much on them because I don't want to ruin that because that is original. The person I bought these from, I think he said his mother was a crafter, and these were ones that never made the cut and just hung around forever, and now they became available. So Glowy Girl's in at 14. Thank you so much. Let's do a countdown. It's on choice of the brown or the redhead, or you could take both. 15 or more, just in case for active bidders. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love these. These are so good. You know, this from the cellophane. I mean, the celluloid
some
ones.
of the best shaped ones that I've seen in a long time.
Man, she's really good. She's judging. She's judging. Stop judging, everybody, please. My goodness. All right, Harry's in with a just in case of 23. Glowy Girl's in that just in case with 32. The backward numbers. Bid end with Karen Gillette. So Glowy Girl, $24. Let me know if you want the red head or if you want the brown head. So just say brown hair or brown or red. That'll be the easiest way. Honest to Pete, it's like and this one just kept getting in the way the whole time. You're going to go to a new home. So Glowy, let me know at 24 if you want the brown or the red, and you can take both. And then Harry, you'll have backup on whatever is left. And so we'll just keep watching the chat here for a moment. And they're both yours. Thank you so much, Glowy Girl. Congratulations. They're really good.
All right. $10, Jason.
You got it.
Okay. And I did mention that I had a Ruthie Newton little squeak pup tonight. Usually I don't come across the stylized character ones. It's usually the more realistic puppies or kitties that I come across. I haven't seen this guy in some years. And this is the little sailor pup, and it is maybe washed out a little bit, but it's pink. It is a baby pink, and it is Ruthie Newton. It is marked here on the backside, and it is made by Sun Rubber here on the backside. Now, pretty good shape. There's just a little bit of paint fading on the nose and a little bit of paint fading on the hat. Otherwise, really good shape. And there is a lot of detail that is sculpted into the squeak toy. Lots of fur, the little buttons on the back, and puppy is holding a little rope in its hands. And then we've got the little sailor hat up here with the tassels that hang down the back. And it does squeak. It's very loud. Just trust me on that one. And there's the squeaker. Nice and clean little squeak. I didn't really have to do much cleaning on him at all. He was very good shape when I found him. Measurement for this guy is 6 by 3. 6 by 3. So compared to Kewpie, I mean, they could be friends. They're about the same size, right?
I love his little hat, Amy. He looks like a little sailor.
He is a little sailor. Yep. There's not very many of these little character squeaks. There is a cat, and I believe there's a duck as well. I haven't seen any other ones. Doesn't mean that there aren't other ones that are out there, but these don't come around super often. All right, so Glowy Girl, I see your 10. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 11 or more, and I'm going to do the countdown on this little Ruthie Newton pup squeak. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Lucinda, you just have to put them up high where Doggo can't get to them. I know I'm not allowed to have the vintage squeak toys downstairs in any capacity. If I bring any home, they come straight up here because Maisie is not allowed to come up here. Otherwise, she'd have her way with them too. All right. There's the bid in from Karen. Thank you so much. MJ, your just in case did come in after the bid end. So Vanessa was at 12. Take a chill pill. I see a 14. Leslie had a just in case of 20, but Glory Girl had a just in case of 27. So for 21. Carol, this guy's coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And again, everybody, please make sure you're subscribed to Amy's channel. She puts out videos every single Sunday, and you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed because you're going to get to see her shopping with the one and only Thrifter Junker.
At Riverside, we should at her favorite booth at Riverside. It was an amazing experience. I will just say that.
Can't wait. So, gang, make sure you're subscribed to her channel so you don't miss that. Make sure the notifications are turned on. Make sure you're following us. We definitely enjoy the follow. It would be very nice. Again, I said subscriptions seem to be lagging a little bit, so every little subscriber helps. It helps us just get out there a little bit more. So $20, me and Tina bought a collection of vintage tablecloths. They are all in pretty much pristine condition. The woman actually ironed them all. She starched them all. They were her mother's, and this woman was very meticulous. So there's no stains or issues. If anything, there might be a minor little pull here or there, but all colors are on good condition. So $20. The first one, this is the first one of many we'll bring. So this one measures 52 by 63. 52 by 63. I'm even impressed. Now, Amy, I know you and your mom do linens. How often do you find one that still has the original tag on it?
Not very often.
I don't.
A lot of times they were just cut off.
You're right. And this one's this one is California handprint. It is a blend between rayon and cotton. So again, it measures 52 by 63. Now let's get down. The only slight pull that I could find on the whole thing is you can see it right here as I get in on it. It's just a little dark spot. Other than that, this is in tremendous good. It's in tremendous good. It is in pristine condition. You can see how
I love the colors in that.
I do too. I love the fact that it has the pinks. It's all very, with the pastel colors. It has like the periwinkle color in it. It has the pinks in it. It has the butter yellow. Look at all those flowers. Again, there's no stains on it at all. And that's the repeating pattern all the way around. So it has, if your kitchen or your dining room has, like a dark purple in it, anything to a pink, to a periwinkle, all the way around, and it's just these gorgeous colors in that urn. So they go all the way around. Boy, I don't envy you, Amy, when I see you do these tables.
It's not easy to show linens. It's really not.
It's not easy at all. So there you guys can see there's the center up here at the very top of your screen. That's what the center is going to look like, and it repeats on both sides. So it repeats on both sides. So that's what's going to be in the center of your table. And then on the outside of your table is going to be this design that repeats all the way around. There you guys can see the corner, how it's in the corner. Gorgeous tablecloth, 1950s at its best. I think this one's just a little different. You don't see this that often. Those colors, that urn, like a lot of times you see fruits, vegetables. I've never seen this kind of pattern before. So you can see, again, it is pressed. It's in really good condition. Thank you, guys. Lucinda's the first one in at 20. I see your other 20s. And it just continues. It is a cotton rayon blend. So here you go. And like I said, there's no stains on it. If there's anything, there's a minute little pull here or there, but nothing major. And again, the measurements on this measure roughly 52 by 63. So if that's about the table.
Rectangle.
Yep, definitely a rectangle table. And again, you can see those colors. Let me get in real close one more time so you guys can see the it's the periwinkle and the pinks that do me.
It's really bright. Like I'm sure that probably was maybe only used one time.
Yeah. And again, the woman we bought these from, these were her mother's. She took very good care of them, her and her mother. And some of the ones that we're going to bring, not only do we have the tablecloth, but we have some of the original linen napkins that match. So we'll have napkins and tablecloths. So thank you guys for all your bids. Right now, the first one I see is the highest is Vanessa at 22. So we're looking for 23 or more. So we're going to go ahead and do a countdown. Gang, please, we got just in case for active bidders. Vanessa's back in at a 23. So we're looking for 24 or more. Use those just in cases if you're interested. And we're going to count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hello, Susan. How are you?
Hey,
Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for fantastic finds. Make sure you stick around after the sale. We're going to share some of your fantastic finds. And I better put this down so I can see what's going on. Boom. Lucinda came in right there at the end with a just in case. So, Lucinda, it's yours for $24. Thank you so much and congratulations. All right, Miss Amie.
At least it's not Demolition Derby night. That's Friday. Because then it would be really loud. All the crashing metal. Actually, I'd like to go watch that. We haven't went in a few years to go watch that, but that's always fun. Yeah. All right. 15 choice. Jason,
you got it.
And the next one. All right. Meow, meow. I've got some larger yellow kitties up next. And I'm doing them on choice because there are rather large figurine. You can see that they're quite a bit larger than typically we see cat figurines. And they're all three in different poses. So that's why I'm doing them on choice. And these are made by Sonsco, Sonsco, and they do date to the 1940s. Okay. And they're yellow striped kitties with blue eyes, and they do have a little pop of pink in their ears. There's no chips. There is some crazing present on all of these, but they are in pretty good condition for their age, I would say. And now you can see all the fun striping that they have going on the back side. These are fun. I've never come across these in the wild before either. I love to come across things that I had not seen before. Usually Bill's the one that finds the ceramics that I've never seen before, but I had never seen these guys in person before. They also come in blue. There's also a blue variation of these same kitties. There's actually a fourth pose that goes with these guys as well. So we've got this guy here, looks like he's getting ready to pounce on something. I love his little curly cute tail that's on the back. This guy is just standing, looking at maybe a bird in the distance, perhaps. And then this one is sitting pretty with the little, I like that they did the little raised paw there on that one, and with the stylized tail that goes along the backside. Very cute. And I think also, if you're going for a yellow theme, they pair really good with the winking kitties too. So very fun. So like I said, they are larger figurines. They do measure 6, they all variation around 6 inches by 4.5. But this one is the largest one at 6 inches to the top of the ears. But very fun. 1940s Sonsco. Now, none of them have, there would have been a foil Sonsco sticker at some point on the bottom. This one does have a Paper Japan sticker here on the bottom. They are all numbered as well to indicate the mold mark there on the bottom. So they would have had a foil Sonsco sticker at one point in their life, but none of them have those present left. So again, there's no chips. There just is a little bit of crazing present on all three, but very nice condition otherwise.
Look how chubby their butts are. That's what I love.
They do, especially especially that one. Yeah.
For sure. He got a chubby butt.
He does. Definitely. Yep. All right, Jill, I see you're 15. Thank you so much. You are bidding on choice. The winner can take one, a combination, or all three if they would like as well. But I thought I would offer them as choice just in case you have one or several of the same ones already instead of doing them as a set. All right, so Jill's at 15. We're looking for 16 or more on choice. Let's count these kitties down. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Hello, Bill. Bill's
Man,
been. Are you a lurker tonight,
I
Bill?
think Bill was lurking, and Gavin, you're right. They are eating good in the
Eating
hood.
good in the hood.
Eating
Yeah,
good in
for
the
sure.
hood.
They're getting those that meow mix. That's
Absolutely.
Yep. All right, there's a bid end from Karen. So Jill, how we'll do the poses if you don't want all three.
She
This
wants
one,
all three. She wants all
she
three.
already knows what she wants.
She
All
knows
right, you
what
got
she
it,
wants.
Jill. Thank you so much.
She's not breaking the band up. She's keeping them together.
The cat band staying together.
$14 on my next item, and I stumped Amie a while ago when she saw these. She's never seen them before. I've never seen them before, and I'll have a dog and a cat in a future sale. But tonight I brought the elephant. So
I love those.
this is 3-in-1. So the way these are made, they sit as figurines. So this is the little figurine. So $14. And first of all, before I give you the details, it measures 3.5 inches tall by 5 inches across. So it's a little elephant with eyelashes to boot, kitsch at its best with the yellow and the pink. So like I said, it's a trifecta. It's a little figurine. So it sits as a figurine. It's also a planter. So it's a planter. And it also then could be a wall pocket. So I don't know who made these. There's no marker. There's no name on it. They would have been Japan. They would have had a little paper label on the bottom. I tried Googling, tried checking eBay, tried checking all of the different platforms. I could not find it anywhere. So $14 if you guys love pink elephants. They're great to use in your New Year's Eve display. You know, they always use the pink elephants. You know, for haha, you're drunk, you see pink elephants. If you just love kitschy pink elephants, this would be for you. You can see that he's got his one little foot up in the air. There's no chips, there's no cracks, there's no issues at all. I love the big Dumbo style ears. That's just the painting and the manufacturing. I just think he's so stinking cute. And I'm trying to keep tilting it so it comes out of the light. You can see how it fades from pink into this butter yellow. And there's butter yellow all over his face. Thank you, Lucinda. So it is yellow all the way around, and then it fades back into this pink all the way around. Look at his chubby butt with his tail. He is so cute. And again, they double as all three. They can be a little wall pocket. You know, you could put, I would use some kind of probably the steel that you use to hang pictures with, and I would put twine in and, you know, make that tight. I wouldn't just put nails in those holes. But then it is, pardon me, a planter, and then it also is a figurine. So Vicky is in at 15. Thank you so much. We're looking for 16 or more. Again, the measurements about 3.5 inches tall by 5. So it's a nice small little planter. There we go. Now it's coming out of the light really good. You can see the contrast. There might just be a little rough area right here. No major chips, no issues that I could find. They were in pretty good condition. I didn't have to do too much cleaning to them when I found them. Again, there's no numbers on the bottom. I couldn't figure out who made them, but they're definitely kitschy 50s, 60s ceramics at its best. So Lucinda's back in with a 16. We're looking for 17 or more, and we're going to do a countdown on it. Vicky's in at 17, so we're looking for 18 or more. We are doing just in case, so let's count him down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Definitely put an air plant in him. I want to get some of that light off him so you guys can see that great butter yellow, really kitschy good.
I would want to display him with some like vintage popcorn containers.
Yes. Oh my God, you're so right, Amy. Or some peanuts.
Little peanuts.
Oh, yeah, he'd look good sitting on a peanut tin. All right. So Lucinda had a just in case of 20, but Vicky had a just in case of 21. So in case of that, that means that turns into a straight bid. So Vicky, congratulations. He's coming to you for $21. And I'll bring the dog and the cat maybe next week. I think we'll have them next Wednesday.
Okay.
They're cute too.
Good. I love that. That's very cute. All of them were cute that you showed me.
Different too.
Very different. Jason asked me if I knew what ceramics they were, and I had not seen any of those before. So you stumped the kitsch brain. All right.
I did.
$10 choice, Jason.
You got it.
All right, I'm doing choice because I have two and they are exactly the same. So I'm not going to hold them both up at the same time, but I do have two. And these are linen. They are linen tea towels, and very fun colors in these. I'm going to have to back up a little bit here. So they are larger tea towels with three very stylized, very kitschy cats and a little bird cage on here. So the colors I think are showing pretty true as they are in person. So we've got kind of a lilac purple, little spotted border that goes all the way around. And then we've got kind of avocado green, little kitty. And then we've got a more of a robin's egg turquoise kind of blue kitty. And then a little lavender kitty. So, so cute. So I do have two, and they are exactly the same. So that's why I was doing choice. Somebody, like, usually with these, they're just kind of standalone towels. You don't necessarily put two next to each other when you do the bigger linen towels like this. They definitely could work as like a wall tapestry. All you would have to do is kind of fold over the top there and stick a little dowel, and then you could hang it on your wall. It would be very cute as that. Or a little curtain on a small window, maybe on a front door or something like that. Very good shape. I don't really see any. I did iron these. It's just they've been folded for so long that, so maybe there is a little discoloration where they have been folded, but very good shape. Otherwise, I don't see any holes or major staining or anything like that. Very good shape. I love them. I don't come across these kind of towels very often that don't have, mostly it's chickens. Mostly it's chickens or pots and pans is usually what I see on these towels. But, you know, I had to get the cats because it's a great graphic. So these are larger towels. Measurement for these, they are 15 and a half inches wide by 27 and a half inches long. So that's the length there. They are pretty large for linen tea towels.
Amie, they actually, this same exact design they made in those calendars. Remember they had the fabric calendars?
Mm-hmm.
So and this would be great if you took a dowel rod and just, you know.
It would be very easy to do that. Even if you don't sew,
right.
You would be able, you could do this with Fabri-Tac glue. You can usually find that at most major retailers, grocery stores and craft stores. You can find that, and it's specifically for fabric. And you would just need a little bead that goes down there and a little dowel and some string, and then you could easily hang that. I think it's cute. I love the colors.
They're amazing, Amie.
But I don't see any interest. That's all right. We'll bring these guys back at the recap.
All right. We'll go slow for the lag and see if anybody's interested. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. No, there's
no label, Teresa. Usually the label is usually ironed down here at the corner if it's not a signed piece, and there's no signature or label. So I'm not really sure the designer on that one, but it is it does appear to be French linen. If that helps.
All right. My next item is going to start at $22. If I can get it highlighted there. Clown alert. But I think this is an acceptable clown. So I think this guy is so cute. So we got Punchy Popsy here. So if you guys are familiar with him, there was actually a line of drinkware that was made with this pitcher for the 1950s. It's actually made by Yana Original. So that was a ceramics company, kind of like a California Pottery of sorts. But he is just so cute. Look at his eyebrows here. He's very, hi kids, like drink out of me. Now, every time I watch Misty and every time she sells a pitcher, I have to agree they make great vases. So, but I don't have any flowers to show you. How great would this be in your kitchen, especially if you guys do like the greens or the reds? Throw yourself some tulips in there. Throw yourself some flowers in there. Again, $22 if anybody's interested. There's no chips. There's no cracks. He would have had mugs that came with him. So I was able to account for a little little tumblers, and then they also made like little mugs with handles on. But he's just by himself. He's in really good condition, no major crazing, and all of the paint on him, there is like cold paint here on the red. So you can see that the red's in really good condition. None is worn off. He measures about 8.5 inches tall by 8 inches wide. So Tina argued with me and told me not to bring a clown, but I thought he was an acceptable clown that we could be friends with and hang out with. You're right. The polka dots, I think, are so cute. And actually, that mimics almost like a tie, almost like a bow. So you can see there's almost like a bow, and then it comes into the handle. So I think he's a nice clown. I think he's a kitschy clown, very 1950s. I could see you guys putting him and using him as, you could use him as a vase. I mean, as a vase or as a pitcher. I would put some flowers in him and use him as your centerpiece. If you guys collect, circus items, that's kind of why I brought the elephant. I thought they kind of paired together in like a circus theme. And he's Mr. Punchy Popsies. I love that they did that on his collar. I just think this is super unique, very 1950s. I do. His eyes, they do. And he does. He's just got a great smile, Deanna. You're right. So cute. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know. Maybe you guys could put, I don't know. Amy, what else could you put in that? What else? I know you're not a big fan of the clowns, are you? I know. I'm sorry. But
you could work at Halloween.
Oh, he could. You're right, Amy. He definitely could. Amy, Tina warned me. I know that you're not the biggest fan of clowns, but he's a nice clown. He's a clown that could just show up at your kid's party and blow, little balloon animals. He's not going to harm. I'm not going to harm you, Amy. I'm not going to harm you at all. So he is 1950s, and it is made by the Yana Originals. They did make other ceramics. They are harder to find. It's like a form of a California pottery. Again, he is 8.5 inches tall by 8 inches wide.
Adam.
What not? You could. You're right, Adam. You could. You could put knives in him. Okay, guy. I honestly, yes, Lucinda, I like that. Christmas, I could see Mercury picks coming out of there. Again, he's a nice size. There's no damage. His cold paint's in really good condition. Guys, I'm just a nice clown. So if there's no interest, we can bring him back during the recap, or maybe he'll just have to hang out at my house for a little bit. Or maybe I'll gift him to Amy for Christmas. But just $22. Again, these are collectible, especially by the ceramics company. And again, he would have been sold with, or you could have gotten different glasses with him. You could, Vanessa, you could definitely drink out of him. He does have a good glaze, and there's not major crazing. So I would trust using him and drinking out of him. And again, he does have some good Christmas time colors. And Amy's right. Maybe if you wanted to use him in your Halloween decor, you definitely could. But I thought he was different and unique. But we'll definitely put him to the side, and I'll stop torturing Amy with the clown, and we'll bring him back in the recap. All right, Amy.
All right, $12, Jason.
You got it.
Okay.
I didn't realize you were that freaked out by clowns.
I'll have to tell you backstage my childhood trauma story.
Well, I'm sorry
if I told that to you before, but maybe not.
I'm sorry.
All right. No, it's all right. Okay, so I have this really darling. This is a little mouse planter. She is darling cute. I've had her hanging around in my stock room for quite a while. I can't even remember where I found her, but I thought I would bring her this week because she was just so sweet. So it is a Napco planner. It does not have the foil sticker there on the bottom, but she is pastel pink and blue, but she's just a sweetie pie little mouse friend. And she has her little capelet on and little flowers up in her hair. Now, I will say there are some flea bites on her. She does have a couple little flea bites on. There's one right here on the top of the flower. There's one right there on the flower. There was another one right here on the little lace. So cute. And it looks like there's one like right in here as well. And there is, like, once upon a time there was some floral foam that was glued in the bottom of this. Typically, these were given as baby shower presents, either like at the hospital or at a shower or something like that. So that's probably, I did try and get that out. I was not successful at trying to get that out of there. But you can't see it, you know, when it's on display, just, you know, whatever you want to store in it or put a plant. I don't think, if you planted something in here, I don't think that the foam would do anything to, but look at that face. I just love her. I love her big old eyelashes. Very cute detailing on her. Measurement is 4 by 6 by 4. So 6 inches tall, 4 inches this way, and then 4 inches this way. So very cute. And then she's just plain on the back side. Very, very cute. I don't pick up usually the nursery colored kind of planters unless they're really, really cute. And she is pretty cute. And she's a little bit harder to find. I've never come across her before either. But I do occasionally pick up the little baby planters if they're real cute. But she doesn't have her Napco foil sticker anymore, but that's okay. All right, so Deborah, I see you're 12. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 13 or more. I'm going to count her down. We still do have a couple rounds to get to and a recap and your guys' fantastic finds, of course. So we're going to count her down. We're looking for 13 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Love her.
I love the rounded face.
I know.
When they do that on the Kitsch, I think that's just top.
Mm-hmm. Now, if mice look like this in real life, that would be so much better.
But if clowns look like this, no,
Jason.
Oh.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. So, Deborah, you did not need your just in case. This gal's coming to you for 12. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right. My next item is going to start at $12. Couldn't leave this little bunny behind. Okay. Now, this little bunny does have a few issues. He or she is old, but I think what it lacks, it makes up for in cuteness. So it's a little baby rattle, as you can hear. Okay. It has felt hands. This one is missing a little nubbin right there. Okay. I think it's missing a thumb, but you really don't notice. This hand is in very good condition. There's a little wear to the ear right there, as you can see, and there's slight discoloration, but it is made by Gund. Let me make sure I'm reading my notes here. It is a Gunderful bunny is what it's called. So just at $12, I thought this little cute little bunny, he is plush, you know, in plush in the aspect that there is the noisemaker on the inside. You can see it has its original tag on it, made in Japan. Now you can see there is some discoloration to it, but it's just so cute. If you guys love bunnies, look, it even has pink little eyes. I just thought it was so cute and adorable. Thank you, Lucinda. I see you in at 12. He's had a life, but he's here and he's not going anywhere. He just needs somebody to love him. There is some wire in the feet, so you can move the feet and bend the feet. I don't know if I would do that too much. There's the underside. Again, you can see how this fur starts to discolor. A lot of times we see it on the Santas, on the white part, but this one just a little bit, maybe a little darkening to the white on the face. But he is just a cutie pie. He has his original pom-pom nose and the two pom-poms here. It actually has its original little ribbon here that would have held probably as a little crib toy if you wanted to use it for that. Measures just about 10 inches tall. Just about 10 inches tall. Thank you, Harry. I see you at 15. I thought this would be good for all year round. It's definitely great at Easter time. Look how big. He's just a cute little chubby bunny. He is that. Isn't that noise eerily soothing? Like, it does not.
I mean, we've all heard that noise.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
That chime, just to me, that's a soothing sound. And he's just a cute little bunny. And I saved him from the flea market, so nothing happened to him. And I knew someone in the community here was going to give him a new home. So Lucinda's back in at 16. We're going to go ahead and count him down while I show you the tag again. So he does have his original tag. He's a Gunderful Creations, made in Japan. We are doing just in case, so let's count him down. We're looking for 17 or more. We'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. The only major flaw is you can see a little bit of his felt thumb is missing, and then there is a little bit of wear right here to the fabric right there by the ears. And there are some wires in there, so you could bend him if you want to. I don't know that I would do a lot of bending to him at all. So, all right. I don't think I missed anything. There's the bid end. Harry, you had a just in case of 23. Lucinda had a 16. So, Harry, he's coming to you for $17. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amie.
All right. Second to last round. $12, Jason. All right. I have some tiny treasures. Some little minis. I love the mini Napco. These are both Napco. You're getting the pair. This is not for choice. So they both do have their Napco foil stickers there present on the bottom, but it's just a little tiny white kitty and a little white mouse, and they have the applied little spaghetti and tiny little flowers that are scattered about. And I love these miniature. Napco made a whole bunch of these little tiny minis. They made miniature animals, and there are Christmas miniatures. There's little miniature angels. So many cute little things that you can pop into your little miniature display. Now, the detail on these are coming in pretty good. So the kitty has a little bit of blue applied spaghetti and a tiny little pink flower on her head. And then the mouse has a little green spaghetti wreath with tiny little flowers in pink and yellow that go around the neck. And they're coming together because I found them together. So I'm not sure how long they have lived together, but I couldn't split them up. So they are coming together. Now these measure 2 inches by 1.5. I mean, they're not super large figurines. Definitely would fit on a little shadow box or a printer's tray. Those tiny little spaces that sometimes we need to fill in with something tiny. And I brought these tonight because I thought that they looked cute together with the planter, because they are all Napco after all. They're all related to each other. So that's why I had to bring them tonight with each other. So there's no chips on these guys. They are bisque. They're not that high glaze ceramic like we're used to seeing. These are bisque figurines, so there's no high glaze on them. They do have kind of a rougher kind of texture to the finish on them. And right now, I see Caroline Thomas is in at 13. So you're getting the pair. This is not for choice. All right. We're looking for 14. I am going to start a countdown on these friends because we still have another round to get to and our recap. So let's count them down. We're looking for 14 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Oh, these are so adorable, Amie.
I love it. Love the minis. All right. Waiting for that bid end to come in from Karen. And there it is. All right. So the Queen Bean had a just in case of 18, but Annie came in with a just in case of 20. So for 19, Annie, these are coming your way. Thank you so much.
And gang, speaking of tiny treasures, don't forget this Monday, 1 p.m. on Jamie's channel, Mid-Century Wasted, there's going to be part 2.
Oh,
So
yes,
you guys,
I did see that.
if you guys saw part 1, it's going to be part 2. It's going to be, and I got to make sure I say this right, it's Petite YouTube Treasures part 2.
PYT.
Yes, that's the abbreviation. So it'll be at 1 p.m. Eastern this Monday over on Jamie's channel, Mid-Century Wasted. It's going to be, it's going to be Fatbirds is on there. Pamela Blanchard, Oak Grove Mercantile is going to be on, and it's going to be Katie of Vintage and Vinyl. So it's going to be all 4 of them. So make sure you check it out. I know I'm going to be tuning in Monday. I might be lurking, but it's a good time. So speaking of tiny treasures, I'll bring mine. $15, you're going to get them all. $15, you're going to get them all. And they're these cute little tiny, made in Japan, little celluloid. So I had the larger ones in a hard plastic. These are the little celluloid ones. And you're going to get all 4 of them. They're about 2.5 inches tall. Really, really good condition. What I think is unique about these is you can see this one has like the hand. It's like a fist is made. So a lot of these have, the arm down. This one has like an arm up. So they're all identical. They're all in the same good condition. They're made of celluloid. And there we go. You can see it's embossed Japan there on the back. So you're going to get all 3 of them. I'll show them to you real quick. You can see that maybe they could be restrung. The string is a little loose, but they're still intact. That's the way the legs dangle, but they're so cute. So here's your first one, just $15. You're going to get all 4 of them. Here's number 2. And this one has kind of more of red hair. Like the other one. The first one I showed you was a little brown haired. So there that one is. They're all identical. You're going to get all 4 of the little babies. This one here had some extra string wrapped into it. So I'm going to let the new owner cut that off. I was a little nervous getting close to the other string extremities there. I didn't want to go cutting the leg off or anything. So you'll have to cut that extra piece of string on. I don't know what they had that on there for. So you're going to get 4 of them. 4 of these cute little celluloid babies for just $15. You guys can use them in your displays. There's no major cracks, no major chips. I just want to check them all over again. A lot of times these would crack. They're all made in Japan. So it is embossed Japan here on the back. So these itty bitty babies. So you're going to get all 4. So there's 3 of them. And then here's number 4. So they're all the ones with the finger curls in there, like these very deco little babies. These would be fun to put in a little glass jar for Halloween. They'd be great to dress up, great to use for all sorts of different things. So 2.5 inches tall. They are marked Japan, and they are celluloid, which is that thin, very brittle, very easily broken plastic. And to think that these were little toys that they gave to the kids to play with back in the day. And then a lot of times the adults, it seems to me, they would make little dresses for them and use them for all sorts of different things. Look at those eyelashes on there. Oh, thank you, Susan. I see you in at 15. Again, you're going to get all 4 of them for one money. They measure 2.5 inches tall. They're all intact. You might, if you're so inclined, you could restring them so they'd be a little tighter. There you go. You can see the Japan on them and the coloring on them. The paint's in really, really good condition. So we're looking for 16 or more. You're going to get all 4 of the little babies. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's go ahead and count it down. 16 or more. We'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're so right, Karen. Absolutely. All those things, they could be recycled, turned into little brooches. They would be cute in those little jewelry caskets or the little cases. All 4 little babies for one money. And there's the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen Gillette. So, Susan, congratulations. All these little nuggets are yours. They're coming your way. All right, Amy.
And I forgot to mention, Kim asked me what are the hardest to find pieces of the UNESCO Winking Kitty. I forgot to answer that. The planter is by far the hardest piece to find. And if you find it, it is worth quite a bit of money. And I will say the cookie jar, believe it or not, is very hard to find. The teapot is hard to find, and the instant coffee container is also hard to find. So is the butter dish. There is a butter dish out there as well. So is the mispressed butter dish. Very hard to find. All right. So my last round is going to start at $10, Jason.
All right.
I love the cover on this book. It's just so cute. And the pictures inside are equally as cute. But the cover on this one, especially in the Rand McNally giant book size, they make these in several different sizes. But I love the giant one just because the cat faces are so animated on here, and the little birdies. Oh my gosh, the little bluebirds. So I will note that there is some tape in a couple different places on the binding. That is not done by me. That is how I found it. It looks like maybe the lacquer on here had cracked a little bit, and they just put some tape over there to preserve it from tearing. And we've got little Granny on the back with all the little kittens. Now this is the 1960 edition, okay, and it is the oversized. It is hardcover book as well. And oh gosh, if you guys have never seen this book before, you're in for a treat tonight. It's so cute. I love the graphics in this. So we've got Dame Wiggins is the little old lady that is in the book, and she is friends with all of the tiny little kittens in here. It's a great little story if you've never read this one before, but especially if you like cats, or your kids or your grandkids love cats, this is a great one. How cute for a little back to school display in that one. My favorite spread is coming up. This one's second. I love them all in the little rowboats. And ice skating and fishing. So cute. Love this.
So the colors are so good and crisp on this.
So bright and vibrant. Here it is. This is my favorite spread in the whole book. Them all sitting on the little branch with the birdies. So cute. I don't have any tattoos, but if I ever got one, I feel like this would be it right there. The little cat faces on the branch. So cute. Look at the little lamb in the bed.
Just seeping in his bed.
Look at, there's all kitties riding on sheep. Can't get much cuter than that. No. I'm not going to go through the whole rest of the book. I'll leave that. But there's the little ending picture there. And then we've got Granny on the back. All right. So this is 9.5 by 12 3/4. So it is a rather large hardcover book. All right. Right now I see the Queen Bean is at 20. Deborah, I saw your 16. Diane, I saw your 10 as well. Meow, meow. So we're going to count this down. We are looking for 21 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. They are all having a belly laugh. You can just picture what that sounds like.
Look at him with his paws in his pocket. The one right there, just like,
I know.
Yep, he's the cool one. He's the cool one.
All right, Queen Bean, I see you're just in case of 30. Thank you so much. And there's the bid end from Karen. So Queen Bean, you did not need your just in case. This is coming to you for 20. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right. I didn't plan it. It just worked out that way. I'm going to end with my last round. It's going to be on some books as well. You're going to get all four of them. They're from 1952. The reason why I'm selling them all together is these are read in color. There is one or two pages that are colored in. So, but I think with that said, the graphics on the outside and the concept of these books and the size of these books, I think outweighs the fact that they colored one or two of the pages. These are great for junk journaling. They're great to just frame. They are from 1952. You're going to get all four of them. They are made by the Capital Publishing Company, and they are called the Read and Color books. So I'll show them all to you very quickly, but there's some of our little favorite nursery rhyme books. So this one is The Little Red Riding Hood. You can see, look at the little well, they're not anthropomorphic, but the cartoon faces they put on. Look at that fox, that sly fox. Definitely 1952 style graphics. This is on the back of all of the books. Then on the inside pages, they are all black and white because you were supposed to color them as you read the story. So most of the pages are uncolored. So if you guys wanted to scan them, you could. I'm trying to see, like, for example, I think this is the only page that's colored in the whole Red Riding Hood. So of course it's the last page. So one of them has none. Yeah, this was the only page that was colored in the Little Red Riding Hood. So that's your first one you're going to get. Here's some more of the graphics on the inside. And just remember that last page is the page that's colored. So they measure about 5.5 by 5.5. So there are some unique little paperback books that I had never seen before. Then this one is the gingerbread boy. My gosh, how great is he? Look at that. The little gingerbread boy, again, from 1952. You're going to get all of them. And if I recall, this one didn't have any pages that were colored in. Yeah. Oh, there is one. I lied. There is one. So first page is colored in. But of course, this is the story about how the little gingerbread boy came to life. Here, there's that on the inside. But you're going to get them all for one money, just $12. There you can see it's colored in a little bit more. But I just think these are so neat. So much, not the fact that they're colored on the inside, but the graphics on the outside. And it is a little sugar plum storybook. Copyrighted 1952. So then this one is Jack and the Beanstalk. One of these I swore didn't have anything colored in. This one does have some pages colored in as well, but the graphics on the outside of this are just phenomenal. These would be great just framed in a child's room. You know, I think just the graphics alone on the outside, even if some of the pages on the inside are colored. So like this one is not, but how great is that?
It said on the front cover, make a bean bag, see the last page.
Hold on here. I didn't even see that. Oh, yep. There, you're right. It tells you how to make the bean bag.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So it tells you all those things too. So you're going to get all the books just for $12. Great for junk journaling. Yes, there are some pages that are colored. Again, these, especially folks that decorate with the kitsch, these are great to frame and put behind your figurines. So if you guys have some storybook figurines, or if you have an area that you have some of your child toys and things, these would be fun to just put in the background. So, and I love this little guy too. Again, one of these, no, they're all colored in. So I was mistaken. But you can see here on the inside, the graphics are super. Again, 1952. You're going to get all four of them. And they are made by, so you can see copyrighted, and they are by the Capitol Publishing Company in Irvington, New York. So again, I'll show them to you. They're 5 by 5. Just the graphics on the front alone, I think at the price to frame them. And I guess each one does have something in the back page. I didn't even notice that it gives you, yeah, it does.
Say what's on the last page.
Yeah, it gives you a little activity.
How to draw animals.
Yep, it teaches you how to do that, a little activity on each page. So paperback book, super cute. Look at those. I mean, that just screams the 1950s when it comes to childhood books. So there's that one. This one, Jack and the Beanstalk, I just think is so, like, look at him like hanging out over the castle. So great. And then you're getting all four of them for $12. This one would be great at Christmas time. Look at the owl up in the tree.
What does that one have at the back?
Yeah, let me see here what it has in. Hold on here. I didn't even notice that. It says how to bake a gingerbread boy.
Well, you can make your very own and hope he doesn't run away.
I mean, that alone, I just think that so good. So unique. I've never seen these before. Have you ever
I've never seen those before either.
I mean, look at that. Again, if you guys junk journal, if you guys scan these, you could use these for other things. You could definitely take the cover off and you could frame it. Again, I do know some of the pages are colored in, but the majority of them aren't. And again, I just thought I'd bring something different. You know, we do sometimes see a lot of the same kind of books. I just thought these were different. So if there's no interest, that's okay. They're not going to come back because we're going to do the recap here in a moment. So just $12 if anybody's interested, but we'll get us back up here. Amie, did you have anything that you needed to recap?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
So I will explain how the recap's going to work tonight. We'll show you the item. We'll describe it to you again. If you're interested in claiming the item, it will be a quick claim. So you type in the item plus the price down in the chat. And if there's more than one person that's interested, We will do a quick countdown to break any ties. Karen Gillette will be the bid ender still. And I think Jason and I both have items to recap. MJ Bear, it was for all of them.
It's for all of them. And I'll recap them, guys, and I'll bring them back as my first thing. But it was for all of them. It was just $12 for all of them. It wasn't choice. But we'll have you start, Amie. And if you guys are interested, you can nab them books for $12 in just a moment.
Okay. So I had the Ruthie Newton Mother Goose book, and it does have some stitching along the binding here. It does have a little bit of where there's a couple little tears and spots, but it's in pretty good condition for being from 1940. Okay. And it is the linen-like material, Ruthie Newton, $16 for this. If anybody was interested, you can type book 16 or Mother Goose 16. Very cute, quintessential Ruthie Newton illustrations on the inside of all of the nursery rhymes. So book 16, if anybody wants to claim that. And then I had the kitty dish towels. Those were the other thing that I had. MJ Bear, it was 16 for the book. If you want that, just type 16 just so that I get that correctly. Okay. So book 16. Yes, it does look pretty good, Karen. I agree. All right. And then I had the MJ, I got you for the book. Thank you so much. And then I had two of the kitty dish towels that are linen. These are linen, very nice quality kitty towels. They're very large. Was looking for 10 a piece on the kitty towels. They do measure 15.5 by 27.5 Trendolin. So they're 10 each. All right, so I have two claims on the kitty towels. All right, so we're looking for 11 or more, and I see Trendolin's in at 20 for the kitty towels. So we're looking for 21 or more. All right, we're going to do a countdown on these, and you're going to get both for 20 or 10 each. All right, so we're looking for 21 or more. I'm going to count these down: 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I was so surprised these weren't claimed the first time because these are really hard to find.
I know. I love the cats.
They're amazing.
All right. Taylor, I see you're 28. All right. And there's the bid end from Karen. All right, Taylor, these are coming your way. Thank you so much. Glad you got these for your mom. Thank you.
All right. And Amie, was that your last item?
It was. Yes. That's what I had for my recap. Thank you, guys.
All right. I'm gonna revisit these again in case I was wrong when I explained them. You're gonna get them all. So they're all for $12. A few of them are colored in, but they're just so different and unique. So if you're interested, just put books, $12. You're gonna get them all. So you're gonna get the Fables book from 1952. You're gonna get the Jack and the Beanstalk, 1952. You're going to get the little gingerbread boy. Oh my God, I can't with him. Seriously.
That's
and
so
then
good.
you're also going to get the Little Red Riding Hood. So if you're interested in the 4 books, so in essence, they're $3 each, 4 books. It's $12. Just put books, 12, and you can have them. Let me make sure I have all my notes here. Amie, you need to look away for a second. You need to look away. I have the Punchy Popsies Clown. It is made by just making sure I see everything in the chat. It is made by Yana Originals. I always thought this was a California Pottery. Maybe it wasn't.
They made angel figurines.
That's what I thought, because I know I've sold them before, and this was, one of their takes. So this was just $22, 1950s at its best. They would have had mugs with it, and then they also made tumbler style glasses that went with it. So if you're interested in him, he makes a great vase. Just go ahead. And then, okay, did I miss MJ Bear wants the book, takes the books? Yep, I got you. Thank you, Karen. Yep. Oh, my goodness.
I missed that too.
Sorry, guys. I got you, MJ Bear. My apologies, and thank you, Karen, for catching that. Getting late in the night for us, so I'll put those to the side. They're coming to you. Congratulations. Just put in pitcher for $22. Pitcher, $22. No damage, minimal crazing, cold paint's in good condition. Sorry for anyone if that scared you. My apologies. Didn't mean to do that. Then I had what I thought was super cool, the 1960s, early 70s Fisher Price. He is in very good condition. He's a little crib toy. He was 18, so if you're interested in him, put in Fisher Price, 18. He's in really, really, okay, thank you, Lucinda. I thought it was too, but now I second-guessed myself. He works. All you do is hold on if I have my hand holding him in the right place. He squeaks and his eyes go back and forth. So he's plastic. His graphics in really good condition. He even has his little band. A lot of times the band is missing. And yes, you'd hook that around the crib. So if you're interested in him, just put Fisher Price, and he was only $18. So he's in really good condition. He is Jolly Jumpin' Jack. That's his official name, Jolly Jumpin' Jack. Just put it 18 for Fisher Price. Even that old font. I don't even think the font's really the same way anymore. So he was $18 if you were interested. And let me double check my notes. My little diamond pottery cat is still available. Very good condition. Of course, you guys know that it is the same mold as the Squeak toys. And thank you, Amie. This little kitty cat's name is Custard. No major issues. There is a little extra ceramic right here. Other than that, really, really good condition. So if you're interested, just put cat, $14, and you could add this to your collection or start it, or if you had the squeaker. So just put 14 cat, and it is made by Diamond Pottery Company, and it is little Custard. I never knew that this little guy's name was Custard. I love the green eyes. So we'll just wait and see what the lag says. Maybe nobody needs my little diamond kitty cat. And I think that's going to do it. I think that
all right.
That did us for the sale.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you. Gotcha, Vicky.
Vicky's in for the cat. Okay.
Gotcha, Vicky.
All right. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Now, since we've concluded our live sale tonight, I do want to say a quick reminder that if you haven't emailed your information to us, please make sure and do that as soon as we're done tonight or right now. If you haven't already, we do need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow, and Jason does his invoicing on Saturday. Okay. Yes. So make sure and send the info to us, please, please, please. All right. So now, you guys, now that we're done with the sale, we are moving into our vintage community members live sale, live show and tell. Yes. So I can't wait to see. I don't know who we have tonight because Jason didn't tell me.
Nope, I didn't preview it to you, Amie. So before we show tonight, we have two people. So we have Tracy Ingram and then we have Lori Baxter. So I want to show the email again real quick, but I also want to say, Tracy, thank you so much for that sweet letter. I'm not sure. I don't recall seeing you in the chat tonight. If you catch this in the replay, thank you so much for that sweet letter. She sent us a very nice letter, and I'll share it. She actually talked about you, Amie, and Bill.
Oh, okay.
So we'll share that with you. I forgot to before we went live, but Tracy, thank you. So before we get into sharing your finds, please, if you guys haven't and you want to, we're getting low. If you guys enjoy this, we need yours. We need your support. We need you to send us pictures. So email us any of your fantastic finds, like Amie said, to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. That's sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Again, it's all interactive. We do it here. We don't take it anywhere else to another platform. We keep it all right here on YouTube. It's your chance to actually take over the channel because you're going to decide what we show. So it'll be all right here. Everybody gets to see it. It's all in one place, one great community. So here's some of Tracy's finds. Now, the first one, Amie, is it's a book. It's a book, and she purchased the book. Oh, my God. Doesn't this take you back?
Oh, gosh. I had this book.
And this is
I'm pretty sure I had this book.
I should preface all this that this is her Goodwill haul. So this is Tracy's Goodwill haul. She paid $3.98 for this book. Yeah, I think that was a good buy. I think it was a really goodbye. So here's some other photos of the inside. Yep, there's a little tiny bit of wear, but I think we all remember these. Oh my God.
Yes. I
Yes.
certainly have this book. Yeah.
Oh, the hours that I spent looking at this in kindergarten and preschool. I mean, yeah, this book really takes me back too. So, all right. Now, Tracy also found this doll. She couldn't find any makers. So she couldn't find any marks or any makers. Look at that cute little face, Amie.
She's really cute. I don't recognize her either.
Now, remember, gang, this is all a Goodwill haul. So this was a trip to her Goodwill that she got all this. She also found some Christmas. Look at this record.
Good.
I never saw this.
You love me a Peter Pan Players record.
I do too. I especially love this version. Saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. I mean, that's good. And then here's the back side of it. Yes, there's some wear, and it's at 1953.
70 years old.
So good. So good. Now, Amie, now she got this at Goodwill. She got some Jewel Brights.
No way.
Yeah.
In the box?
Yeah.
That's good, box. Tracy. That's a good one.
Yeah, this is really good. And this is what my favorite part, one of my favorite pictures from her is, who doesn't love a good Kmart sticker? Can we just talk about Kmart for a second? I don't feel like the world is the same now that we no longer have Kmart.
We had a Kmart here in my town, and it finally closed last November. Last November, it finally shut its doors. And I believe they're all gone in Michigan now. There was one left over by the Detroit area, but that one closed as well. So I don't think there's any left. I don't know, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they're all official. And where is it? I think the Goodwill's in Florida, Jamie. I think it was because Tracy lives down in Florida. So I'm pretty sure it would have been a Goodwill that she was at in Florida. So yeah, I do miss me at Kmart, Amie. I'm sure they're all closed. I think they are all closed. So.
Oh, I remember, we would go to Kmart at like midnight before Christmas and do the blue light specials and all night long.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Woolworths too.
Snack bar that they had. Yeah.
Do you guys remember? Now, I'm going back to the 80s when I was a kid. Do y'all remember being in the Kmart when they would come on and announce a blue light special? And it was like people just like blue light special.
You better get out of the way if you're not going because it's a stampede of people.
Honest to Pete, you could be in the automotive section looking at, I don't know, inner tubes, and they could say that there was a blue light special on men's BVDs. And even if people didn't need them, it's like they all ran over to the men's section or they ran over to the tube socks or whatever it might be. So, fun fact, that was Tina's first job. She worked at Kmart. She worked in the jewelry section of Kmart. So, yes, it was a stampede. Like those god awful, which are horrible, those videos we see on Black Friday, it was almost like that. You took your life. You took your life into your own hands. Like they used those carts as weapons. So, yeah, those were the good old days. So, all right, we got Lori coming up next, and Lori's going to share with us some of her Christmas. So she also wants to make sure that she does a shout out that she purchased some of the items from Enamor Amie. Let's see if Amie remembers what she sold to her. So here's her one and only picture. Do you recall what you sold to her?
I do. That's a good grouping there, Lori. Yes, I do. She got the little candle holder deer. And it is Christ. And so is the reindeer in the center. That is a Christ reindeer as well. I love the little Nomi guy. He's cool.
And she describes him as a strange mechanical elf. So,
I mean, he does look that way.
Yeah. And I think that's little Joanna Parker mixed in.
It is little Joanna Parker deer shaker.
Just for a little bit of modern kitsch flavor. So, so that was it. That's everybody that we have tonight. And awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And please, I'm going to show it again. Please, guys, send us some more emails. We love doing this. We can only do it if you guys send us some pictures. So we're heading into the fall. Send us your Halloween decor. Send us your fall decor. Even show us maybe old Christmas pictures. I'm begging you. Send me Christmas pictures. That's what I want to see. So,
and if you guys are starting to get out your Halloween.
Yes.
We would love to see, I love to see people's Halloween collections.
Yes. So it's sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Again, sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Please send them to us.
Jamie has amazing stuff. Yes, Jamie, send your stuff.
Jamie, send them to us. Like, I creep on your pictures you post of how you do your hutch and things. Send them so we can do it here.
And if I can encourage somebody else, Gillette's, we would love to see your stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe even Deanna. Maybe we'd like to see a little bit of Deanna's stuff if we could. So everybody, thank you so much, Amie. So before we lose everybody, please make sure you are subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel. She drops content religiously every single Sunday. We all could follow Amie's lead. So please make sure you're following her. Make sure you're subscribed to her. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. Thank you so much to Karen Gillette for being our official mod and bid ender. We couldn't do it without you. Deanna, thank you for being the backup to the backup. You're always our extra set of eyes, grabbing everything that we need. Please make sure you're following Karen's husband, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. Once we're done tonight, head on over to see Jamie. She's going live tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. I think that's 8 on the West Coast.
10 minutes from now, you guys.
In 10 minutes, head on over to Jamie's channel. We're all going to find out what this big announcement is. Amie, where can they find you at again next? Where are you going to be at next?
I'll be back next Wednesday. Right here
on
Mother Tucker's for more fantastic finds.
All right. Gang, before I lose everybody, me and Michelle, we're starting our own little show. We're going to pop around until we find a time slot that fits for us. We're calling it Uniquely Vintage. So it's going to be me and Michelle. We got a lot of feedback that y'all enjoyed us together. So we're going to do our first pop-up this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So we'd really appreciate everybody's support. Even if you can't hang out the whole time, maybe if you can just pop in and say hello. We're going to hinge. We're going to have a lot of 1950s jewelry. It's going to be kind of kitsch mixed with mid-century. It's going to be a really fun time. So 6 p.m. Eastern right here on my channel. It's going to be called Uniquely Vintage with Uniquely Rochelle and myself. So we'll be having our first sale this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then I'll be back Monday night with my partner in crime, Mr. Amish Ponch, to He's My John. We'll be here for Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be just me and him again. We had such a great time, so it'll be just me and him again at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on my channel. Then we'll be back next Wednesday for Fantastic Finds with me and the one, the only, Enamor Amie. So, guys, till then, everybody have a great night. Head on over to Jamie's channel because I know that's where we're headed, and we'll see you back here Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. It'll be me and Rochelle. All right, gang. Have a great night, Amie. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.